besides Corbin ordering Mysterium? Is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
No choking us out.
Oh, it's on sale.
Okay. um, are we recording?
Yeah.
All right. I figured everyone needs a little bit of a recap. It's been maybe a month.
It's been so long.
It's been 6 weeks since I lost my money.
We leveled up. I forgot that was out of the recording, but everyone leveled up to level 8 after the encounter. It was a pretty short session last time. Basically, everyone was kind of sleeping. I gave each person a little dream to, uh, intonate the suddenness that the bang came out. How the building was shaking and a big crack formed in the ceiling of relax, relax, relax. And elemental monsters basically jumped y'all. Myrmidon, an elemental, and a sorcerer, and some methods kind of were ambushing you. You all came out pretty okay. Izzy took a pretty heavy beating, but he kind of, he planted himself right in the sights. So, and then after that, you managed to put the sorcerer to sleep and bind them and interrogate them for a little bit. They revealed information about who was telling them to go after y'all, and you saw some runic imagery that Riley was able to read and also hear from some of the elementals. The symbols were TIM, and the sorcerer said that she was working for the Iron Master. And I made Dick, eventually, after y'all were like, huh? I made him be like, wait a minute. That isn't that guy that Bushu told us about? And that's who they were talking about. So you talked for a little bit. Basically, the sorcerer said that they didn't know that y'all were this strong, and a member of their team, Slee, actually, had told them not to go after y'all, and that y'all were a lot more trouble than you were worth. And they did anyways and got rocked. So then you all were wondering why she doesn't just run away now and like don't bother us anymore. She had a piece of metal fused into her arm that basically had her whereabouts. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and so Jordan, basically she opted for getting her arm hacked off instead of y'all just killing her.
Wow.
And after that y'all healed it. It's closed up, but she didn't have an arm, and she was grateful, I guess. And I'm not sure who took the arm or if y'all just threw it in an alley.
Someone took the arm?
I
I
don't
got
Give
some
it
of
to
the blood in my
We had one
shield.
of my. We had the tiger
Oh.
carry it way far into the
Yes.
desert.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Iris, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't believe you guys fucked up that nice resort we were staying in.
That was not
Yeah,
our fault.
there were some people, like some customers, that were talking with, I forget her name. I have it written down. Let's see. Ambler, I think. Yeah, yeah. I think that was it. They were talking with Ambler, and they were kind of mad and demanding a little bit of, accommodation, but nothing escalated. They were just like, we can't be treated like this. Iris took Shalia's arm into the desert. Okay. And then y'all kind of just got up and went to another resort and booked some rooms and stayed the night there. A couple of y'all had some nice relaxing baths, nothing new really, just some blood and death, and that's it.
Oh.
And I believe that's all that happened last session. And so y'all are at the Crystal Depths now. It's a little nicer. I remember it being, and it has like some vegetation, some succulents around the hallways, and you all rested there and leveled up.
Woo!
So now you're level 8. There's some commotion in the morning in the front area. You can hear echoing through the hallways, but nothing on the level of last night. Just busy people and a lot of talking, actually. But y'all wake up in your rooms. I think like most people long rested, or like some people got a benefit from the amenities and short rested. So I don't know how all that worked out, but that's kind of it. You hear a little bit of desert breeze blowing through, and the stone and against the wall and stuff is actually a little cold from last night. All the moisture having loosed from the air in the desert. So that's where I'll leave y'all off.
How nice. So, one thing, Sam, did we take the long rest after we leveled up?
Yeah, y'all leveled up like after the combat.
Okay.
So you could take the long rest after that. Does that do anything?
Yeah, I've got something new.
Okay, nice. So, yes, people awake. It's kind of early. Y'all are maybe a little sore from last night, just having to fight in the middle of the night. Corbin's a little method acting a little bit here.
Yeah.
But yeah, early morning waking up for everyone.
Growing pains from leveling up.
Do we have to meet our weird, wacky guide, you guys?
LeBaron
Wow.
and Dick
Chaka?
had said to Chaka that they would meet him tomorrow morning at Relax. So that's what they had told him.
Okay, let's go. I'll head over there, I guess, after I wake up. Just sore as fuck.
Yeah. I'll be down there with the Baron.
Yeah.
Wow. That fight was so easy, I don't even really remember it. It kind of came and went.
Yeah, you've been in one tussle, you've been in them all. Even if it's weird sand golems.
Oh, was that what they were? Cool.
I'm only assuming. Like you said, it came and went by so fast.
We should have told Chaka we were staying at a different hotel. All right, let's get over there. What if he's been waiting for like an hour and a half?
Yeah, you can let him wait. We can head over there. I'm sore as hell.
Actually, so on y'all's way over, you run into Chaka, who. Oh, let me skip this. This is a bit too dramatic. You run into Chaka, and his eyes light up a little bit, and he scampers over to y'all. Again, this guy is a shorter elf. Let me. He's a shorter elf man, and he's got. He's got yellowish skin, and he has bright blue eyes and a black mark that goes down from his eye to the corner of his mouth. And he walks up to you all and says, I'm trying to get his voice right.
Oh, he's nervous.
Hello! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad y'all are okay. I was really hoping I wouldn't not get to go to the ruins today.
Yes. Sorry, we forgot we told you to meet us there.
So, I'm sorry. What happened? That place is, well, it's kind of fitting. That's relax for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know? You were staying there, weren't you?
Oh yeah, it was. I don't know. I had an off day, I guess.
It was just,
Uh,
run-of-the-mill sand golems and magic folk.
Oh, I knew they were already here. Anyways, yeah, well, let's get prepared. Can I meet the rest of the group?
I
Yeah,
guess.
I doubt they're even awake yet. Let's get back to whatever this new place is called.
Crystal Depths. Okay.
You hop over.
After a short reunion, you all bring him back to Crystal Depths, and he's a little, I guess, nervous. His mannerisms are pretty timid, for the most part, and y'all come up to the front area, and by this point, most people should be awake. So depending on
Stirring even.
coming out, stirring, depending on if Coda wants to still sleep in. Okay, he is a sleeper. So yeah, you all get up and start getting about your day. Unless anyone wants to do anything specific. No. Okay. So would you all be out in the main room at this point, or probably still in your room?
Know where the
He's
two
probably
of us are.
writing
I
his
would
book in
head
his
down.
room.
Okay. So who all would be down? Ryder?
Just
Nope.
right.
Just Ryder.
Yeah.
So
That
you
is-
all,
That is a
LeBaron and Dick, you all bring Chaka over to the front area, and you see Ryder standing over by the desk at the front area. The human guy, he has this really long brown soul patch that goes down like a foot. He's at the front desk, kind of writing in his little notebook, not paying much attention to Ryder. Yeah.
he probably has a little stick of wood that he's just fiddling with, and like kind of shaving off bits of.
Into a steak?
That's the group.
No, I think everyone else is still asleep. I'll go wake them up. I'm gonna
Okay.
head upstairs.
I like to let
When
them
I
get their
go up-
rest.
What'd you say?
But do they need it?
I don't know.
What time is it?
It's probably like 7.
Nah, that's enough sleep. I'll walk
That's
up
what-
to. What time did we end fighting again? Wasn't it like?
It was really it was like 3 or 4 rounds. The fighting was like not even a minute.
No,
So
Wait,
we
what time
woke
of
up
the
in the
day
middle of
is
the
it?
night, though, right?
yeah, so it was probably like 12 or 1, and then you all went back.
Well, we're also in a fucking hurry. We're in a race against time, so I mean, it's fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll walk out to the doors and be like, "Hey, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey."
He's just
Ezek
lying.
will head downstairs. He is already awake. He was just writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Good morning,
As everyone-
slimes.
comes downstairs, you all are greeted with the short
vocab.
elven man who probably has some crazy hair at this, for being real.
This is the squad.
Good morning, everyone. This is Chaka.
Hello.
Hi.
My name, yes, is Chaka. I live on the north side of town. I'm take you all to the ruins.
Fast as we can.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're in a little bit of a hurry.
It's easy to forget you're in a hurry when getting anywhere takes days.
Yes, the ruins are definitely a day and a half from here. But it might be longer with the large group. Unless all of you are wanting to get camels, it's kind of an on-foot trek.
How much are camels?
Sounds like something we don't have cash for.
Camels.
I'm
How
broke.
much?
People don't usually buy
How-
camels here. They
Yeah,
usually
rent 'em.
rent. But
How much to
you-
rent?
maybe 10 gold a day, but
Yeah,
wait,
I
wait,
don't
sorry,
think we can
hold
do
on.
that.
Let me change that. Maybe 2 gold a day, but you usually have to give them a route, and a lot of them are self-guided. A lot of them are tour-guided, ventures. We'll have to find a vendor that actually lets you self-guide, and probably they aren't gonna know we're going to the ruins, so
We could
that detail
lie.
hidden.
I'm very good at lying.
If we think 1 or 2 camels would be good and helpful, we might do that, but I don't think we can afford to get all of us a camel.
So, yeah, I was gonna recommend sleds for supplies behind the camels and stocking up on fruits for the most part the beginning of the journey, and then coconuts as well. We want to stay hydrated.
Well, let's get to
Hey.
it.
Yeah.
I'll be on coconut duty.
I can create food and water if we want to save money.
Oh, that's helpful.
We're dealing
But-
with that kind of accelerated group. Okay, that's awesome.
It
But,
will taste
whoa.
not well, but it is edible.
We can still get
That's
a
what I can
couple
promise.
coconuts.
Yes, we still could get a couple coconuts.
Good.
To wash down the blood food.
And Chaka will
Long
go
as I
and
get my Vita Coke.
meet Lord Brecken and Ismi and talk to them for a second.
Okay.
So, yes,
eating anything he makes.
there are a few camel vendors around town. I would trust Yemeni to provide us with some camels with no questions. He's on the western side of town.
All right, great. I mean, if you guess one of, I'll go with you for that. I've got the cash.
Okay.
You can take
And,
me over
and,
there.
and the rest of y'all just stock up on coconuts and hydrating food. And some sand shoes. We need sand shoes because otherwise it's a tough walk. So those are sold around town.
I
can't
can
wear
get
shoes.
the coconuts.
Yeah,
Yeah, that will be problematic.
Does Coda say that?
Sure.
Okay. No, it's not shoes. They strap over your shoes. It's
I'm
like
not wearing shoes.
You might be able to make it work.
Yeah, I don't know how the pads will do on the sand.
Yeah, might get hot. Like, really hot. But, we can buy some extra, just in case. Anyways, y'all are in a hurry. Let's go.
All right, we'll meet you guys back here. I'll be back with
I'm gonna-
Chaka and some camels.
Before they leave, I'm gonna rub the chalk and just scream, "Where are the coconuts?"
The coconuts, you won't miss them. They're around town and stalls and...
I just sprint the opposite direction. Just
Okay.
on the way for coconuts.
Yeah.
I tug on Chaka's shirt.
Or
Or whatever
yes,
the fuck.
hello? Riley? He'll get your names, I guess. Yes.
Are you gonna stab us in the back?
No. No, I don't even have a knife.
Insight check.
Yeah, I have a passive 20 insight check.
Look at how excited he is.
Roll an insight check.
I was gonna go with Corbin to get some coconuts, or I
Well,
need
you
an
see-
empty barrel.
A what?
Natural one.
Ooh, let me pull my little spreadsheet.
Oh well.
Would you have done your little thing? Oh, that's not advantage, is it?
No, but I did just get a rogue subclass that
I think that lets you
fucking.
do like bonus actions, like you can do it mid-combat.
It's something about insight where I think we can. Whenever you make an insight check to determine whether a creature is lying, treat a roll of 7 or lower on the d20 as an 8.
Yes.
So 10.
Hacker.
No, he's really
Is
he's amiable and he really seems to want to take y'all to the ruins. Isaac you would definitely see this. He's not planning on betraying you.
He's
Uh,
excited.
He's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, you gotta check.
He turns around and joins everyone else.
Okay, LeBaron and Ryder are on coconut duty. Dick and Chaka and Lord Brecken will go to get camels, and everyone else is free to putz around.
I'll go get everyone's sand shoes.
Let's go.
How much money does Dick have? I feel like I don't know how much money everyone has.
He just keeps paying. It's fine, man.
No, I know,
don't
but, like,
ask.
Dick
Riley likes
doesn't-
being treated.
Dick doesn't understand the value of your currency. I think is.
I don't
what you
understand the
might
value of our
notice.
currency either.
Yeah, I don't really very well. Either.
You got a lot of
broke as
hobos.
It's
fuck,
pretty complicated.
so- I think I have 3 gold pieces to my name right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Coconut Squad. You meet a charming human lady who might be showing some coconuts to help her sell her coconuts better. And
Oh,
What did you just say?
Oh,
your whole
shit.
coconut.
yeah.
I
Not
can't
her
believe
whole
Sam
locking
just
in.
said that.
Corbin's locking in.
She's
what?
dressed very nicely, and has a nice coconut stand.
Explain it in more detail.
I will not.
How big are her
Um,
areolas?
They are not visible.
Hello, ma'am.
No, are you even
You're like-
attracted to humans?
Damn it.
No, no, it's-
Anyways, yes,
He's
you'll
that
ready
find,
was
for war.
that was me, not my character.
you'll find a
I'm-
suntanned,
Not my character.
beautiful woman who has a coconut stand, and she talks in a very high voice and says, asks y'all if you would like any coconuts today. And there's that she has a special just for you.
Special chest.
I don't like this arc.
It's a silver for like a
Yeah.
coconut.
This is like when you're trying to show someone an anime and they walk in on this scene, bro.
Yeah.
All of Jobless reincarnate for me. Just any. Yes. All of them.
I don't know why I was doing that voice. Let me see.
All of them?
Co-
I can
Oh.
give you as many as you can carry, that's for sure.
How many can he carry?
Can we,
all of them.
if we could get them in a barrel, that would be good.
Oh,
Win the
Oh,
wood around town.
Yeah, that'll work. Just give me as many.
Okay, a barrel of
Coconuts.
coconuts might be 20 gold.
I'm gonna look to Ryder. You got some gold.
I have 3.
I got 8.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
What did he go get coconuts?
These are a local.
I'll be like 10. He's gonna
Can you make-
negotiate.
A persuasion. That's what it is. Persuasion.
I could.
Flex
I
your
can-
muscles. Flex your
flex,
flex your
flex, do
muscles.
something.
Famous
If-
LeBaron
if-
charm.
Can I would have had a. If you
No.
have anyone that's sick, I could maybe heal them.
No, I gotta
Or
do the
anybody with
persuasion check
physical
first.
ailments.
Do
I
I
could
look
maybe
sick
assist
to
instead of
you?
paying. I said
I
any,
hate this.
Fucking nat 1. Nat
anything
fucking
with
1.
gold I can give you.
His bulging, scaly skin.
Not attracted to dragonborns.
So LeBaron, you lean over onto the counter and like put your arm up and put your hand under your chin and try to like flex your arm at the same time, and you slip and your chin hits onto the counter. You could take like 2 bludgeoning damage.
That's
2?
crazy.
Damn, ouch.
I put all 8 of the gold on the counter. I'm like, this is however many that'll get me.
She, with surprising dexterity, like grabs coconuts and like into a nearby barrel and fills it like halfway up, like 12 coconuts.
Here,
That bitch
and
said
then I'll
1
put,
silver a fucking coconut.
You
That shit should be
fucking
way more.
goddamn thief!
Metagaming.
Silver a coconut. I need.
She can't hear you. She can't
Coconut.
hear you right now.
I'll be like, a little more, please, and put a gold on the counter.
That's fucking.
Okay.
You're a goddamn highway robber, Sam. You.
She puts like 3 more in.
I thought we were having trouble with the price of eggs. The price of coconuts here is insane.
So y'all have about 15
But
coconuts.
we got a barrel with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does this barrel look like it could hold liquids?
It does. It looks well crafted,
Okay, big dub.
and
That's like
she
saying, like-
gives you a lid to go with it.
Finally, someplace to store more blood.
Oh, a fucking lid. Great. That gonna cost 6 gold.
Nope. She hands it to you and says,
To grab
like,
it begrudgingly and just kind of.
She says like, "Bye bye, boys."
Bye.
Just give her a death stare and walk away.
Can't believe this.
She's unflinching. Okay. We'll do the camels last. Sand shoes. Did anyone go with Izzy?
I mean, I have nothing to do.
Supposed to be that.
The one who doesn't want to wear sand shoes is fucking going
It's not
by.
that I don't want to wear them. I don't know what they are, and I don't know if I can wear them.
He's gotta go to try them on.
You think I don't fucking wear them? Bitch, I'm like,
So, Izzy, you're able to
Uh.
find a shop that, or it's like a stall that says, like venture into the Memtagas desert, to the mesas, to the small valleys, and they have sand shoes. They're like a gold each.
Can we ask the person if they've ever, like, with other races that they've met with paws and like pads, if they need them?
It'll be a dwarven guy. He's actually got like a bob.
A bob?
Dwarven guy with a bob and a mustache.
Wow.
Not even.
Wow.
He
That,
just has
that
a
is a
mustache.
Baldur's
Who
Gate
is
character
this
right there. If I've
diva?
ever seen one.
He says, "No, I've never happened to have friends that had paws. Just hands and feet, but they should work. They just got a strap and you tie it over your shoe or your foot, and as long as it's got enough tension, it should shoe for you. I don't know. That's a strange question, young man."
Ask him
Not
what
that
color eyeliner
strange.
he has.
Okay.
I'm also
Oh.
there.
I just want to imagine when you walked in the store, he went like,
two fucking.
Green hair, pink mustache. No.
"Who's this dude,
Yeah, we're buying 6 of them.
Okay.
Walks
him
in with
6
two
gold.
animals.
There's more than 6 of us.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that Coda was with him.
There's more than 6 of us?
Yeah, sure, little boy group.
Yep. Got 6. We've got
Brecken.
Brecken is me. Actually, Chaka would have said that he has 2. So, he has 2 pairs.
You just
So
made that up.
7.
So, 7.
So 7 gold.
Make sure you get the sizes right.
They're like large and medium. They fit over shoes, so it's not really a strict size.
So they like clown shoes on the little people in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing that shit.
Y'all can ride on LeBaron, it's fine.
Damn.
Anything else? I can get you a map of the nearby area. It's only copper and maybe
Make it
I've got these
pricey.
walking sticks for the sand. You can.
Do you have any umbrellas?
Yes, I've got umbrellas. Just a silver each.
I'll take 3.
Okay, and he digs in like a drawer under his little stall and like hands them over.
That'd be a parasol.
I think that's it.
Yeah, if it can't sunburn, that would be a tragedy.
I feel like he's already sunburning. Like him just being out and about normally is sunburn.
He's not getting tanned?
He doesn't tan.
There's no way he tan.
Elves don't tan, they just get sunburnt.
Okay.
You sparkle.
Imagine a tan elf, bro.
And then we'll head back.
Okay. On the camel side, Dick. Riley?
No, oh, I thought Riley was with Sandshoes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Dick,
Brecken,
Brecken, and Chaka.
that's it.
Okay. Chaka leads you to the western side of town. It takes maybe 10 minutes to walk farther into that area. And you get to a storefront. Excuse me. It looks a little ramshackle. It starts to smell a little bit like poop, like camel poop, and you start to hear some moaning and groaning. Sorry, I just saw Betty's shadow or her in the picture.
Oh, Benny.
Yeah, you could tell it's a camel store, and it looks a little run down. But Chaka says, "Don't pay attention to the appearance. The what you're getting is someone who will let you use their camels without asking too many questions. But again, do not mention the ruins because that basically is a dead camel in their eyes. So
I wouldn't know what a good camel shop was supposed to look like.
well, then this is a good one." He brings you and Brecken up to, and Ismi would have just stayed back. He's just chilling. He brings you up to the front and through some like saloon-style doors, and you see a half-orc working on some horseshoes for camels. He's hammering them a little bit and getting some nails and like prying it in the holes, making sure that they fit. Oh wait, camels don't need horseshoes.
I was gonna say, I don't think they do.
He's not doing that. He's working on a saddle. He's hammering the little buckles and maybe some straps. He's kind of straightening them out. He's got a mohawk that's like buzzed, not buzzed, like chopped with scissors. And
This shit's chopped, bro.
He's just got a chopped mohawk.
Gotta go bald.
And after hearing the door swing open, he looks up and says, "Oh, welcome to my shop." He calls it. He says my shop, and he says, "I can interest you in a tour or how many camels you need today. I've got whatever you need. It's a little bit slow, so I can accommodate."
Well, what do you
Oh,
think,
yeah.
Chaka? 2, 3?
Oh,
How many are we
hey
gonna
there,
need?
Chaka. I didn't see you there. Are you just having some friends out here? And he says, yes, distant, married by marriage relatives. They come out to see me. And he'll look back at you, Dick. Or Chaka will say, yeah, probably just two camels, just to go see the mesas.
About for 4 days, just to be safe. It'll probably only take 3, but 4 just for.
Yeah, camping. We're camping and
Just in case it takes us a while to get back, do it for 4 days. So 2 camels for 4 days, please, sir.
Could you make a deception check with advantage?
Of course. I'd love to.
Was Chaka also rolling?
He's helping.
Okay.
25 on the first one.
Okay.
25.
Hey. Well, I've known Chaka for a while, and he's he could be a little handful sometime, but he's a good man. I'll give y'all a discount just for you.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
I'll give you 1 day off. If you rent my sleds too.
Oh, we did need the sleds as well. Also, how many sleds, Chaka? I don't know.
Just one for each camel. Two's good.
2 sleds as well.
Needs to be able to pull our supplies and stuff. We don't have horses or carts to do that. He says, okay, yes, for 2 camels for 3 days and 2 sleds for 3 days.
Right.
That will be 7 gold a day.
Oh, for all of them.
So 21 total or 41 or 42 total?
21 total.
Great. Digs it out, hands it over.
When he reaches in to grab his gold, how big is the pouch?
How hefty is that?
That he takes out like a solid portion of the gold that was in the pouch is now on the table for the camels.
Okay.
Maybe not quite half, but a good bit.
All right. Let me get that away, and he puts it into a lockbox and locks it up, puts it away. And I'll get your camels and sleds saddled up real quick.
Yeah, great. And we're excited to head out.
And he goes to the back, and Chaka whispers to you. He says, "That's always the deal. It's not a special deal. He gives everyone a free day all the time."
Yep. The classic. All right, well, let's hope everyone else has got their responsibilities done without much trouble or scamming. And we'll get back there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not confident in that little Baron.
Yeah,
He might have gotten scammed.
We probably should have made sure someone knew what they were talking about in each little group, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, and I think Ryder might be a little too nice to question it. Oh well. We'll manage. And everyone gets their stuff together. LeBaron and Ryder maybe would come back first, and soon after Isaac, Riley, and Coda, and then the rest of the group would come back, taking a little time to get the camels saddled up from Yemeni.
Is
Can I do something
LeBaron?
before we regroup as well? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just. Can we stop by and get some new clothes? We go and do that.
Okay.
Clothing.
Got pretty all-weather clothes.
Yeah. So there are a few clothing stores. One of them is more like touristy, like nicer not flannel, like silk and or canvas shirts that are like stitched real well. Have like a little like open in the front and ties, and like poofy pants that are nicer. And then another one is more of a simple local place that people might go to get their pants stitched or maybe buy a new pair. Still airy and light, but not like super extravagant. So which one would you want to go to?
Let's go to the thrift store.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So whoever's going to buy clothes, you come into again sandstone place. Did I say the Gemini shop was wood? It would have been sandstone. Everything's made of sandstone here. And the front just says like we redo your clothes and give you something new if you want it. It gives you something new.
Little
and-
tag at the
no.
if you want it.
That's a good slogan.
We
I would go
redo your
there.
clothes and give you something new to boot. And the boot,
Oh, the
the
if we
boot,
want it.
the boot is like the B is a boot
It's
symbol.
like a big sign and then a little sign under it if you want it.
No, it's just one really long sign. It doesn't like line break at all.
Yeah, so it says something to that measure. And you walk in, and there's kind of an older human woman, and she's got wavy, grayer hair, and she comes and greets you all and says, anything to help you all today? Just browsing?
I'm just looking for something lighter.
We do have that aplenty. We've got this nice men's blouse. It has airy sleeves. It's nice and poofy and keeps you cool in the high heat. We've got these nice pants that are also nice and poofy, but everything here is a bargain, so you won't get ripped off here. You came to the right place. And she shows you also like some like less poofy, more like standard clothing that also is lighter, made of canvas or flannel. Flannel? No, that's not right. I'm thinking of satin. Is that too nice?
I feel like satin's pretty soft.
I'm trying to think of like the not satin. Canvas is kind of what I'm thinking of, but like more light, maybe like. Let's see, yeah. We do a nice mixture here of canvas with some cotton, and it's really airy. So, and she brings you different shirts, different pants to try on. She wants you to be able to see her selection. So,
Whoa.
what you like?
Okay. I'm just trying to So first off, okay. Retcon, I was probably not. I hadn't figured out my, I guess, outfit yet. So, before probably was just wearing like. I just have a picture.
Okay.
And then,
Sure. Okay.
See.
and now,
So cute.
I guess I don't know. Maybe it's like a. I thought maybe it's like a shirt that's like way too, like for a smaller race or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like,
Yeah.
To
You'd be able
tries
to
it on.
find a shirt that is smaller, like for a halfling or a dwarf, or even stuff that is just small. And you find some that are just half sleeves, full sleeves with poofs, sleeveless. She has basically everything. A few of them have like a different color seaming, so like a part of it, like maybe like black was seamed when it was gray, or maybe a little patch. But for the most part, everything seems in good repair, if not with whatever materials she had.
Okay. Just get like a blue just shirt.
Okay. And then they have like poofy pants. They have more like cut down the side. Like they have long pants that are cut down the side. They have all sorts of stuff. So whatever you want.
I think that's it.
Okay. She rings you up for like 3 copper.
Thank you.
And if anyone else came, she also asked and showed stuff. And if anyone else wants to buy some clothes, you may.
How about a big old desert cloak? Just like a tan cloak.
You can buy that. She has some of those.
That's good thinking.
Yeah, let's do that. Just like a sand colored.
Okay. Yeah, she has 3 of them, and they're 5 copper each.
I will get one.
All right.
And I don't know how to make change, so I'll just hand her a gold piece.
5 copper, and you hand her a gold.
Sure.
Okay.
I want that one.
Oh, here you go. And she goes up and pulls it off the wall, and shows you the eye slit and how you can pull it back and you can dehood it, and wrap it around like as a coif. There's spots for your arms. You can hold them in, and she gives you a silver and 5 copper back.
Okay.
No, sorry, 5 copper. 5.
5 copper.
No, yeah, wait. 9 silver and 5 copper back. And then probably around this point is when the camel crew would start heading back. So for anyone else doing any clothes shopping, y'all would be heading back and probably meet around the same time. So you've got everything, and Chaka says that we should be ready to go. And
Looks
a good
good.
thought to Isaac on getting the umbrellas for the sun. And he'll say, I don't usually use an umbrella, so I might be okay. And
Well, then we'll use it.
you can see pretty prominent wrinkles around his face, and some signs of sun aging. Okay. And you all get towards the north center of town. You stop by Chaka's house, and based on what LeBaron and Dick saw from last night, it looks a little more put together. The windows are like dusted off. Some of the stuff scattered around the ground is kind of picked up and ordered. And he grabs 2 of the sand shoes, one of them having been broke, or half of a pair having been broken. He has 2 whole pairs. So you all dish out all of the sand shoes and whoever is using the parasols and umbrellas. The shoes fit pretty well for those of you that have normal feet. Sorry, those of you who have humanoid. Wait, those are humanoid too, and can't be humanoid.
You're digging yourself a deeper hole, buddy.
Or wait,
Those of you who
Non-animal
have
races.
feet that would normally
Those of you who
fit
have
these-
non-disgusting feet, you know.
those of
for
you
those
who have
human-like
feet.
feet, they fit pretty okay. If Coda or Riley were to use them, then I will say what happens. But if not, then
Did Dragonborn have normal feet?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
they don't. So
What do they have?
they have like big old
T-Rex feet, bro.
similar to Kenku, I think. Like pretty
They have the
I see.
prongs.
Mhm.
prongs. They have 3 prongs, and they're like big old chunky feet.
They're
Here,
meaty.
let's look up Dragonborn feet on
Mm-mm.
YouTube.
That's
Oh,
okay.
On YouTube.
Oh,
Make
let me
Google.
pull up a stream.
Try DeviantArt, brother.
That'd be
Bruh,
interesting.
Dragonborn
Good.
feet.
There's this
Extra.
Noah search
stinky.
history.
You should-
That's
I
They
wanna
do.
see a
In
picture of-
Baldur's
Oh,
Gate,
that's
they have
fine.
normal.
Yeah,
heard there's-
so
34
Yeah.
rules about those feet.
LeBaron probably would have tried them on, I assume. And
5e.
they do fit all right. The straps kind of like snatch on the scales that you have on your feet, and it keeps them in place. Riley, would you
Than I
try them
thought.
on?
Sure.
The same kind of goes for you. They hold on and kind of hold onto your little avian little scaled feet. For Coda,
I'm just staring at them. I don't even know what to
Can
do.
you roll 300 d10? No.
I'll help him. I'll be like a mom.
Mhm.
Be like,
So-
sit up,
On my
sit up
butt.
on the camel. I'll put your feet. I'll put your shoes on.
Okay.
So what happens is just like Brussels sprouts, just looping them over the top,
Brussels.
like you usually
So
would for
excited.
these sand shoes, doesn't really work. But you managed to kind of Roman times strap them like around your ankle as well, and they stay on pretty okay.
Okay.
Everyone
does
is
that
able
feel?
to use them.
Let me hop
Oh.
off onto the. Just start sinking in the sand.
No, they're flat little discs, so it holds you above the sand pretty well. And these are made out of dried like coconut fibers that have been like hardened, and so they don't like pull heat into your feet super well.
Has Coda grown like
It
since we
hasn't been
first
that
met
long.
him?
In like a month,
A month, probably.
It's just been a
That's an
Month and
month.
a half,
inch?
something like that.
month and a half,
Maybe
That's
like
crazy.
maybe like an inch. I don't know.
an inch.
Or do we want to do the math on that or?
No, I didn't realize it's been that short of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll give Coda a umbrella.
You hand him a strange object.
It's for the sun, silly. Here.
He knows what that. I guess, yeah, watching Dick, he does know what that is.
And then I'll
Damn
give
right he
one
does.
to. I'll give one to.
It's got a little-
Ryder, and then
Just
I'll
a grip.
have one.
An umbrella?
Yeah,
Thank
he's
you.
pale too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like
Yeah,
a fucking
uh,
vampire.
I
Pale,
know.
pretty
I gotcha.
shriveled, sickly.
Edward Cullen coded.
Does he sparkle?
He's got a spell for that, maybe.
That spelled with sparkle?
I don't- I'm joking.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Okay,
I know I sparkle.
we
Everyone
ready to
gets-
head out?
Repped and ready to go.
Let's go.
Chaka maybe like pulls out from his house like a couple tomatoes and some celery, just like really water-rich vegetables that he had. They don't look old. They look pretty fresh. So he has a tomato and he shares around to whoever would take it. And then y'all have the camels already. You've kind of put in most of the heavier stuff you have that you might hold in the cart, like maybe your packs. You've loaded on the sleds.
My coin pouch.
That really heavy coin pouch, and y'all ready to go. They are Bactrian camels, so they have 2 humps, and they have really big eyelashes, and they look at you sometimes and give you some teeth,
Aw.
and have their little flappy lips like.
We have 3?
No, just 2.
2? Okay.
4 humps.
And there we go. Put on some desert music. Okay. And Chaka also grabs a compass out of his house. I'm pretty okay. Oh,
Just
teacher.
right as we start, Izik's gonna grab a handful of sand, and he's gonna like crush it up with his hands and spread it out, and it's gonna like be still in the air, and then I'm gonna cast hallucinatory terrain, and we're gonna turn into a big sand dune. All of us together.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, y'all. So you are gonna be able to do something about the storms.
Oh,
That was Chaka.
The what?
the
The what?
Oh, I thought you all were aware. I told LeBaron and Dick about the storms that have been ravaging the desert.
Oh, I forgot
Izik's-
to tell him about that.
Izik's gonna go to the like edge of the sand dune, and he's just gonna put his hand through it and be like, that's not protecting anything.
So, I'm sorry. I thought y'all might have discussed. Yes, there are large storms that have been keeping me from going into the dunes. Into the ruins. That's why y'all are here. I thought
Well, we got umbrellas.
uh, that
Is it best to be
probably
enough,
might
right?
definitely help.
How far is this walk?
This is a day and a half.
How many miles away is it? Just out of
Miles.
curiosity.
I think it is like 40. Let me double check.
30, 40.
Yes, it's about 40 miles of
Can you tell
sand.
me when we're roughly 10 miles away, please?
You're gonna know the winds, and you'll start hearing thunder.
Okay.
Actually, that's probably about where you'll start seeing it.
I'll brainstorm on the way.
Good.
Okay. And you know what? Izmi will go up to Chaka and say, could you give us some details on the storm? What exactly is happening in the desert? And he replies, he says, well, it's windy, but mostly lots of lightning and thunder. And I don't know, some roaring in the desert. That's how I got this. A piece of lightning kind of arced off, and I thought I died, but it missed my heart. Just skimmed me. And Izmi will think, and he'll be like, yes, this is key signs of. And he's gonna go up to Lord Brecken and kind of whisper into his ear, and Lord Brecken will nod. You all do know about blue dragons, right?
No.
What?
Huh? Like
A dragon?
Like
Like,
how they
me?
We're gonna fight a dragon?
how they stalk the desert and create territory.
Oh
and
hell no.
cause storms in the
I'm out.
desert.
But like a dragon, like I'm a dragon, or
Oh man, you're a dragonborn. Don't sell yourself short, but
I'll
you're not a dragon.
minor illusion a blue dragon.
Yeah,
Oh, they're pretty
large
small.
large horn on
The
its
Baron's
on its end of
gagged.
its snout, like frills out on the back of its head.
So
Big
that's like-
wings, 4 legs.
so that's probably like what? 6 feet tall. Probably like
I'll put a little
200
person
pounds.
right next to him with like the correct size.
To scale.
I mean, it's dependent on the age of the dragon, but you know, it's creating storms.
I'm definitely not related to that.
No, you are. You're related. Just
Very
different ancestry.
distant.
Different ancestry.
Pretty distant, yeah.
I do the Hannibal Buress, the.
I'm
Did
not
you say plural?
Oh no. I mean, I was speaking in dragons generally. They're very territorial. The ones that I've heard of before.
If
They
we
don't
meet one,
usually-
we're only gonna meet one.
Yeah.
How many
How many
do you
dragons?
think are out there?
You don't hear of them very often anymore.
Let's hope none.
I don't remember how. I've heard stories that ages ago, like thousands of years ago, prosperous civilization, people went out and hunted dragons and were strong enough to do that, but No actual historical evidence. This is the first time I've heard of a dragon in ages. Maybe assume there's one in like the highlands of North Enacral where no one really lives.
We might know them.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe LeBaron can, talk to them as a distant relative or something.
No, Gedrin, remember?
No, well, we might know their mom or
I'm
their
sorry?
son. We don't know
hold
them.
on. Hold on. Woodbrecken briefly met Gedrin.
Yeah,
Did he? I
Woodbrecken
don't know.
met him.
Oh, what?
Oh
This
yeah.
Gedrin's mother?
Gedrin wasn't a normal dragonborn.
No, they were a part
He
dragon.
also he wasn't a blue dragon.
Well, yeah, but
Wasn't he
He
like
was a
copper?
black dragon.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
I think he
Gedrin
was
was a blue
red.
dragon.
I thought he was like reddish.
Red? Gedrin was a blue dragon.
Blue?
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and his
Yo-
mother picked him up, swooped him from. That's how we left the fucking campaign. Or it
Yeah.
seems like it.
Let me
We
read
we didn't
forward.
see it, but
I'm not gonna reply to it. I'll forward it because I don't want to ping Miles. To
Holy shit, he was blue. This is
Holy
his mom,
shit,
I guess.
He was blue.
hopefully.
Yeah, we
Oh,
Holy
mama.
fuck.
we knew her son.
He was blue.
briefly. I
um,
I wouldn't count on that holding much weight.
you know.
What do you mean? I feel like we could say that we know her son and
Do any of us speak dragon?
be worth something.
Oh, Baron, certainly right.
First and foremost,
Dragon?
little racist.
I can communicate
However-
with everything.
However, yes, I can't speak dragon.
You mean draconic, obviously.
Don't
Ah.
correct me.
I think
Oh, you're wrong. So it's okay.
I'm gonna stand over him a little, just like. Don't correct me.
Sounds like it's dragon to me.
Whatever. You can fake it. That's the certain.
I'm gonna hit the bane. Do you feel in control?
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
Dolan.
don't worry. Like I can, guys. In anything that is smart enough to have a thought, I can get in touch with.
Yes.
I might
let's
not-
choose when.
I might not be able to read whatever they're writing, but I'll pick up what they're putting down.
Well, Baron too. Yeah, you can do that.
Row, 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 row. Dude, that's his draconic.
Sounds like we've got a bit of a hurdle to get through.
We've been through worse.
Have we?
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the journey. I'm worried about what's there.
You're implying the dragon.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, we're not going after the dragon.
Running away. All right, let's go.
Oh, everyone's okay.
We have been going, I thought.
Did we
This is
start?
all the
I
way.
thought this was
You
all a
just-
yeah,
conversation while we were
Oh
walking.
yeah, I know.
I think after
Laverick's
the
just stupid.
after the dragon comment, I don't know, maybe a few people would have halted just for a moment.
No,
Um,
after the you speak dragon, right?
And this will be Chaka. But y'all have magic. You're seasoned adventurers. Y'all are confident. You can take on a dragon and maybe, talk to it because you have a connection.
Yeah, either that or get away before it kills us. I'm confident, should the talking fail, we'll be able to get out of there.
Okay. Can I ask that you protect me?
You're one of us, brother. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if I signed up for too much or not, but I
I
really
mean, I think
wanna
if we
see-
die, you die too, so.
Okay, I really want to see the ruins though. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
he's kind of our only way to get there. So
Okay. And then he pulls out a sketch map, and because on the Myrntole map there is a spot for it,
Right.
but it's just like
it's vague.
it's just like text basically. It says like the ruins, like the Sectagas ruins here, or not here, like just label. I guess I'm not sure if you'll have a actual map. That's more for like world building. But Chaka will pull out a sketched map of the desert, and he'll show you. There's a spot in the center of the desert that he's drawn a little shape, and that spans where the ruins are, and in front of it, like south, there is a tower that he's drawn, and he says, "This is what I've deduced is the top half of a tower that used to sit in the city that was in the desert. I don't know how it blew 5 miles, 10 miles away from the city, but that is where it sits. And it sits between there's a kind of river of shifting sands that I used to get across with it used to not be so volatile. I could get across it, but I'm not so certain with the storms. There's a lot that might get in the way, but this is what I have. So this is the top half of what I've learned is the Ochre Spire, an old tower. So I hope that's not the center of the chaos. That's anything else? I have another detailed map of the city, and we can look at that later.
Yeah, I think we're in it for the long haul.
Okay. Yeah, let's get going. Everyone, walking. Who would like to make a survival check? Chaka will.
I do.
Okay.
I can, but I feel like
Chaka has his compass out, and he basically is like compass, landscape. I mean, not even really looking that much at the landscape. He's mostly looking at his compass as you all travel out. And he leads the pack. It is a little harder to walk than you anticipated, even with the sand shoes. Towards town, the sand is a little more packed, a little more durable. The sand of the dunes, as you start to crest a dune, it starts to sink a little bit. So y'all are walking not as fast as you might have hoped. And Chaka, a couple times, actually gets ahead of the group and looks back and kind of lags a little bit and makes sure you all are able to travel on. The desert gets pretty hot as the day goes on. I'd like everyone to make a con save.
Oh no.
Constitution saving throw is what you're
Did
asking.
the umbrella
me
help
for.
me at all?
Thank God.
Yes, you can add, if you don't have proficiency, you can add it, or expertise it
Oh,
for
Well, I got a 1. So.
Expertise for what?
a
We can
natural
add our
one.
proficiency bonus.
Another one this session. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, for what? Proficiency bonus. for
You
what?
you can add it again.
Whatever.
Who?
Umbrella.
For
Oh,
umbrella?
it doesn't matter. I roll a fucking nat 20 because I'm him.
Oh my god.
That's an
Okay,
11 from
sorry.
Dick.
The
Okay,
24.
so
20.
is it
Write that on your sheet.
13.
13?
Wait, you say add proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just everyone?
No, for those
I
using
thought-
like an umbrella or
yeah.
something.
16 then for me.
Okay. Coda, if you're wearing your cloak, you can get some bonus from that, but you rolled a natural 1. So
Yeah.
you start to get really hot. Your fur is kind of, yeah, dogs don't. Gnolls don't sweat, right? They just pant.
He's panting.
Ant.
You're
Probably.
panting pretty heavily, and you feel
He's
like
got clippers.
you might pass out if you keep walking.
Hey, let's get him on a camel.
Oh, and Chaka will go over to the barrel in one of the camel sleds. He'll open it up. He'll grab a coconut, and he'll get a part of the cart, or part of the sled actually has a little bit of a pointed section, and he grabs the coconut and like slams it down and like starts peeling off like the outer.
He's chucking it.
He's chucking the coconut, and he pulls out the inside coconut and then gets a little part of the cart and like starts knocking it open, and he brings it to you, Coda, and it looks so delicious. It's full of water and it has some white meat on the inside. And he I don't know, I guess maybe the coconuts came with some spoons. He gives you like a little wooden sharpened a little bit spoon.
I wave the spoon away.
I mean, forgetting the meat, you know. Do you drink the
Slurp,
coconut?
slurp.
Okay.
Lap,
you,
lap.
lap. You feel a little refreshed. But I will ask you to take 1 point of exhaustion. The coconut is helping. And so maybe an hour of travel later, Coda, could you make one more con save?
Yeah.
Even if he's on a camel now?
With advantage.
Okay.
The coconut kind of gave him the ability to...
Okay. 13 plus proficiency 16.
Okay, yeah. Your exhaustion fades.
Oh.
You'll travel. This is kind of maybe noon, now creeping into 1, and the desert kind of seems never-ending. Chaka is still glued to his compass, in his own world, and you almost seem like Riley. You might know. Oh wait, did you roll a natural 1 in your survival check?
No.
Or did you rolled something good?
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
Okay. You would see that it looks like Chaka is like taking a non-linear path. It's like
Oh, I'm sorry. My survival check, that was 15.
okay. You see that he isn't sticking to a total straight line, which he's not sticking to a direct straight line, but he's generally moving in the same direction, probably like 5 degrees in and out. And teacher.
In front of everybody, like at the head of the group, there's a like 5x5 pane of a rom-com that's playing the whole time. Of a
You don't have to look at
Yanti
that right now, Sam.
that falls in love with a Tabaxi, and it's about their inner home life.
So Baron eats that shit
Is
up.
it a
Eats
stage
that
play?
shit up.
Like
Parents are
Chris-
really into interspecies romance.
It's
Bro,
like a
have you-
stage
if
play,
you-
or
If you've ever seen that clip of that
The-
guy crying outside the bar watching Coco, like that's the energy he's bringing to this.
No, it's just like, I guess it's just like they're like floating in the air,
Oh.
and it's just like almost nonsense dialogue for a majority of the time.
is it
Just-
like
Eats it up.
Yeah,
Like
he's got
everything-
one hand putting the sand up, and
I
then he's
know.
got one hand.
I was just gonna do a bit of like elbowing Ryder and be like, "Can you do that many spells at once? Cause like I gotta keep it down to like 1 or 2 maybe. But gee, this guy just pumps them out. He keeps them going."
Yeah, I kind of just stick to like the 4 or 5 I'm confident with.
Well, I meant at the same time. I can only do like one thing at a time, you know. But look, both.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Right?
I guess he's something special.
So, is hallucinatory
Oh,
terrain
sorry.
concentration?
It's not. It just lasts
It just
for.
happens.
Okay.
But I have the
Uh.
thing where I can consistently change, like the
The minor illusion.
details of it, and so I'm like bringing it with us every, whenever we kind of get out of it, and then it comes with us. And the same thing with the minor illusion is I'm just changing it based on the scene that I'm doing.
Okay. So yeah, a nice, relaxing rom-com to weather the blistering heat of the desert. Chaka would remark at one point that this is not as hot as the desert gets. It's kind of, I think it's a little bit after spring at this point. Y'all had the harvest festival pretty early in the campaign, and that might have been like end of spring. So it's starting to get into the early-ish months of summer.
We've also changed hemispheres. We did start on the southern hemisphere of the planet.
Do you
Maybe.
say that? Do you say
Yeah,
that
we
out
don't know
loud?
that.
Is this a planet?
Do you say that out loud?
We don't know.
I don't. We weren't talking.
I-
I guess
that's
maybe if
This is
we were
literally
talking
a
about the
giant
seasons.
border.
Yeah, if he was talking about the seasons, then yeah, I'd be like, well, like, I guess wasn't it just spring down in Breckenridge or wherever?
What's a hemisphere?
Yeah, down.
You guys know the planet is like a ball, right? It's a sphere.
Do we know that?
No,
Sounds
no,
like
it isn't.
liberal lies.
You can make a history check.
I don't think
Why?
it is.
Is that even
I think
true?
Isaac would know that it's not. I'm pretty sure.
It's a
Two.
A
triangle.
Like a
12.
his-
History check.
I like it. I
You know
like
This
what?
is
Can we all roll it?
4.
Yeah, I'll
you can
roll
roll
a
it.
history.
Let's
All right,
roll,
history
roll
check.
for.
Do I know the Earth is round?
We are all
Three.
inhabitants.
No.
so-
Nat 20!
Oh my god.
Fucking
He's been around,
LeBaron
he's been
knows
around,
this.
he's been
LeBaron
around.
used to be an
He
artillery
has been
officer,
around
and
it.
he
I
had to
was-
account
Well,
for
he's
the
been on the other
Coriolis
side,
effect.
so he's been
Baron
other
Other
places.
side. He went left. Okay.
I got a 12.
In a
He saw
12,
the
okay,
curvature.
Baron, in officer training, you would have learned in learning how to conquer other nations and stuff, whatever you learned in that
Typical.
school, that you wouldn't
World
have learned anything
domination.
about a globe or a planet. You would know that in determining distance, you do have to accommodate a little bit of a curve to the Earth, but it's kind of just like a dune. The Earth, like y'all's planet, or like the area that y'all live in, Myrntole, is kind of like a sloped, flat surface.
No,
It's like a top.
not world, not ball. Like big hill.
So half of a ball?
Whatever.
I mean, this
It's
will
like-
be this will be Izmi. Dick, maybe where you came from, the worlds were like that, but these are normal worlds. They sit kind of like a hill, like LeBaron was saying.
On what?
Yeah, it's really fucking.
No. On
What don't you
I-
not fucking understand?
What do they sit
It's
on?
a fucking
something?
hill.
I'm not sure what it would sit on.
Have you seen the other side of the hill?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, that's reserved
I totally
for
bugged.
God.
I totally bugged.
He leaves.
I'm
Fuck.
here.
We were just on the other side of
In,
the hill.
in Delucia, the Republic. I'm not
What?
sure.
No,
what
so
they're talking about.
that would be on the same surface of the hill as where we're at right now. I'm asking about flip it over. What's on the other side?
The bottom of the hill.
The underground, underdark.
Underdark?
But that's kind of inside. I don't know.
What happens if we go past the Underdark?
My head.
I think
I
you
don't-
get into hell?
Do you have astronomers
Yeah.
here? Is there, or is it just
what
astrology?
the
Astronomy
fuck?
or astrology?
I've done a little bit, but the my instruments are pretty primitive.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I
I don't have
can-
time to get into this. I don't have time to fix
What
your
the fuck are
your
you
model of the
talking
universe. I really don't. I cannot.
about? Okay,
I cannot do
just-
this right now.
Let's think about this. Hill, world. Not that
Well,
hard to understand.
Sam, surely Isaac has seen a full like world map, correct? That we have, like the one that you've sent us.
Mhm.
What is on the
I think
edges?
Dick
Like, what
has
is the
too.
scientific explanation for the edges? Like, what have people
The
that have
edges
gone
of
there?
the world are giant mountains that no one has gone up and come back down from.
I'll say that. I'll be
Yeah,
like, well,
I
I've
mean-
seen a world map, and they're just like bigger than the sky mountains, all around us, like a border.
Sky goes up pretty high. I don't know.
Not as high as the
Well,
mountain.
no one's come back, so we don't know.
Someone's gonna. It's way. We have more important stuff to do, but someone.
Guys,
You're
I.
not even from.
What if after this we just go to a wall?
I really think so. Like that. I think
Why?
that would help you guys out a ton if you just figured out what was on the other side of those mountains. So much would start making sense.
Tell
There's
that to
literally
the
a little
It
town
already
man.
makes sense.
on the border as well.
Dude, I think.
We're going there.
Oh,
Bro doesn't know
Loon.
what a hill is.
Yeah,
Loon.
what's like the closest we could go?
There, on that
To the
map,
bottom or the top?
Is there like a what is it? Religious explanation for the world?
I'm sure there's various.
Yeah.
Roll for religion.
What you can roll a religion check.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a bad religion check.
Well, because I'm sure they would also all follow like the monomyth structure that ours does
Damn,
here.
I fucking suck at religion.
I rolled
Try
a
monomyth
religion.
structure.
I rolled the read
Religion,
ritual.
I got a 7.
I mean, you have been told that like the world came about by the gods, and it was created in the way it was. That's kind of how you were taught. There isn't much science on the world being created, or religion for that matter.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
The hill is how the gods created it. I don't see where there's any point on exploring it further.
Well, if we go to the bottom of this continent, it's pretty close to the edge. Maybe we could do that after we save the world, you know?
Someone, if not me, someone needs to figure
Yeah.
that out. When
The
did,
flat world.
none of you are gonna know this. Lord Brecken, when does recorded history start? How long ago was that?
Well, recorded history.
Yeah, what year is it?
I think you mean
There's a
herstory.
big gap about 1,000 years ago. No one really knows what happened before that. So
Great. Okay.
Nothing happened.
that was something
Life
definitely happened,
didn't
but
exist.
like we, met with
The
Ismay
world
and the
started
Holy
before
Prairie.
Baron got here.
They,
Yeah.
they back at home. They told us that that's when everything started.
I think I could get some spells where we can go through a mountain. I think I can start doing that.
I know the mountains.
Maybe so. Maybe that one time where you all left me and you went through a mountain. Maybe what about that time?
I wasn't there.
Well,
Never
that
mind
was like
either.
more like a path. I think from like what we've heard of the border, it's like just
Yeah,
like wall.
it's unscalable mountains for the most part. Those mountain goats can, sit on basically vertical walls.
I believe it's 89 degrees.
If we survive this, I'm gonna invent aviation, and it'll be figured out.
What does
Aviation
aviation
what now?
mean? Yeah.
Check out Riley's wings and like his structure. Okay, now imagine a boat like that.
I don't have wings.
You have like feathers.
You have
You don't have actual wings.
You work
You're
for
right.
the metaphor I'm using, though. Your structure works for the metaphor I'm using.
So
Well, I've
it's the
seen what a
boat
jet
that,
looks like, right?
Yeah, and
I was
you've
in
actually
one.
literally
Oh my
seen
god, he's big
I'll-
inside
I'll
one,
put
dude.
one
You've
on the
seen
screen.
aviation. It's that. That's what I did. That's my
A
job.
fucking fighter jet.
That's my job.
That
That's
looks
a
scary.
weird looking bird.
Yeah, I don't like
It
that.
is doing, like,
I
flips
said
and
it was
shit.
more like a boat.
That's blasphemy.
That's
That is that is
No, but
blasphemy.
that could
Against my
totally.
religion.
I'm gonna make one of those. We'll take it over the mountains, and we'll see what's on the other side.
Do you think
I
you
don't
can
wanna
make that
watch
with
it.
our technology?
Well, no, it won't be like that. No,
Technology.
no.
You know,
Dr. Stone it up,
in
bro.
Orbanol, they've got you know, they're starting to do stuff like that, but
I'm so
it's nowhere near that
confused.
sophistication.
Balloon.
Now the Yanti and the Tabaxi are making out on top of the jet.
That's more interesting.
A balloon might be more feasible. Yeah.
A what? Oh, balloon.
Tabaxi.
So this conversation has successfully passed another like hour, 2 hours
Yes.
as y'all dive into the semantics of the Earth and planets and aviation.
Bro, Corbin's just watching Ouch My Balls. That's the equivalent.
Oh my god. I'm so. Whatever happens, because Dick is so sure that the world is actually round, they're just confused. But like, it's gonna be so great if they get over those mountains and it's just flat.
And we just fall.
Yeah, and like, there's nothing out there.
And then it's
You're
the,
on top of
it's
the
like,
mountains
it's like
and
the,
you-
the astronaut meme. It's always been
Glasgow.
flat.
You're like, what is this?
Yeah, we're
big
in the
gas
Truman
ball?"
Show. The gods are just like the TV watchers.
Fucking, you get over there and it's just Ed Harris. And you're just like, Ed Harris. He's like, I was in Westworld.
Okay, and as it gets into like 2 and 3, it starts to get really, really hot. Can everyone make another con save?
It's
Damn.
really,
Yeah.
really hot.
It's really hot.
Oh,
Let's con save, you said?
Yeah.
Hey, the 20,
Can
will
I-
24
can I add
do it?
my
Yeah.
proficiency bonus
I think
again?
that'll do it.
Yes, you can.
You have an umbrella.
I
Yeah,
got a
those
9.
using umbrellas or cloaks. What'd you
What
get, Ryder?
What about camel
9.
riders?
A 9?
12.
12?
24.
Coda, what'd you get?
A 15. No, an
Okay.
18.
This shit ain't nothing to me,
Is it?
man.
I got 21.
Okay. Dick, what'd you get?
With my modifier of +1, I got a 2.
Okay, that's a not one, I'm guessing.
Yes, that is.
He was still
Okay.
trying to figure out.
So, Dick, you're feeling like you're feeling nauseous. You're feeling really hot. Ryder, you're also feeling very like loopy. Let me look at some of my stat blocks I have for these other peeps. Okay, that's good.
Is it you got a 21, right?
Yeah.
And
Dub, I wanna
ooh,
make
that's not
sure.
good.
I'll give. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say if I was gonna make sure you were good because I need my show.
Um, the other guys, you know, Brecken, Ismi, they start to look a little tired too.
I'll throw one over my shoulder. Whoever looks more tired.
A what?
He's gonna
Let's
do
start
it on
fanning
my
Dick.
shoulder.
I'll give
I
Dick my umbrella.
I can put them on my back, bro. Like put them on my shoulders.
I've got an idea.
Put them on the sled.
My spell, Hunger of Hadar, opens a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. But it's a sphere of blackness and bitter cold. So, like, right outside of that
follows you.
sphere, is it still pretty
Ow.
chilly? Or does the effect stop, like, right on the barrier? Or does
It's
it
like
get
standing
warmer?
in front of a running refrigerator.
I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar in, like, just kind of in the general area, like, between us all. So no one's
Okay.
getting hit by it or anything, and I'm
Wait,
just
so
gonna say,
is
Like
it,
maybe
is it-
above you?
oh
is it
yeah, like
moving with
right
us?
above us. No, I can't. No, we have to stop for a second, guys.
Mhm.
I'm about to pass out. I don't like.
Hey,
Either
I'm
way,
also
we're gonna
not
have to stop
feeling
now.
Mass
well.
floating above us.
Yeah. So
And no, it's
Okay.
literally pitch blackness, like Vanta black,
I'm also not
20-foot
feeling-
radius sphere directly above us,
emanating
emanating very
perfectly
cold
round
air.
shadow like encapsulates your group.
Slurping noise are coming out of it. Slurping noises, but
Little tendrils.
it's the price of having a nice cool
Yeah.
breath blast of air.
So
I'm gonna lay
taking-
down.
yeah, taking a minute to rest.
Yeah.
Maybe like 15.
Just on my
minutes.
back.
Um,
It's
There's just a giant sand dune above the ball.
it's just for a minute. It's not that
Okay,
long. But
just for a minute. Okay.
that's all that the
So
spell lasts
y'all
for. We can take 15.
Yeah. Y'all take a minute to rest under the shade. It really does help. And after it fades, being able to just sit a little bit, maybe sharing the umbrella a little bit, sitting under the camel, even though it's a little stinky, the exhaustion will fade for now.
I can't do that much.
And it starts to get a little later, and it starts to just almost imperceptibly cool off. It's still really hot, but the sun is like to your left-ish west, and it's still beating down on you, and you all continue to travel. Just the slightest bit of wind seems to be picking up in the desert as well. And you all continue to walk, and probably by this point, maybe it's starting to get to like 5 o'clock. The shadows are starting to lengthen over the dunes. You see a small little oasis in the midst of the desert, far off.
Like a real one or a mirage?
Mirage check.
Roll for Mirage.
Taka,
Mirage.
is that a mirage?
I see it. Wait, that's not it. I see it. I think this is one that I've stopped at before, but it's a. He looks at his compass. We're not off track, but we're not as on track as I would have wanted.
We're not where we thought we were.
Just a little off the path. Maybe like 10 minutes directly orthogonal to the straight path.
Interesting.
Orthogonal what?
This
Like sideways.
What
sideways.
did you call the Baron?
No, that Isaac
In
was let
character.
the people who didn't know.
he hits his compass a little bit. Yeah, something's messing with it. But it's been okay. It's just been wiggling a little bit. But he brings y'all to the oasis, maybe 10 more minutes into the like farther, and you have shade of a couple palm trees. There's a little spring-fed pond. Let me look this up. Do oases have fresh water or salt water?
Salt water.
Is this where
Fresh
we're...
water. Okay, fresh water. And you see a few little geckos and some a little small snake kind of scurrying away from the water supply as y'all pull up, and the camels go towards the water and get on their knees and start drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this is a little one.
Are there any cacti?
So we're setting up camp here, right? I
It's a
assume.
Maybe we're
little
just taking a
It's
break.
a little
early.
early. Yeah.
But if you want to take a little bit of time to set up shade, there's a little bit of shade with the palm trees, I guess.
Yeah, we're taking a lunch break.
There are cacti. There are Coda.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, could we do an IRL bathroom break?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So there's some cacti y'all could chop up and drink
Go piss,
from.
girl.
Dick's gonna do a science experiment when we get back from this.
Oh lord. first encounter. Y'all whooped his ass.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whooping
No, we
whose
don't.
ass?
Heatlock said, "You ready to fight a dragon?" I was like, "Absolutely not. We're not fighting it, bro. We're gonna reason with it."
I tried to see if I could come up with a way to get through a storm. I don't think I got one.
Yeah, I looked for it too. I couldn't
I
think
was
of
like-
anything.
There's meld with stone, and I was trying to see if you could like meld with sand. But I think it has a stipulation of like you have to exit where you came in from.
Do you think Ella Purnell looks like Mort from Madagascar if he wished to be a human girl?
Yes. She does. That's crazy. It's a crazy pull.
That's so fucking funny though.
Julian.
Oh, I love you, Julian. Quiet, Mort.
Oh, Sam, you could check out that thing I sent you out. It'll only matter when we get to combat, though.
Okay. Did you still not be able to find your webcam, Jordan?
It's just broken. I just need a new one.
Oh, dang.
I know. I'm looking at it right now. It's just broken.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
Right? I don't know why I thought of that, but I wanted to be a surprise, and I was like, well, how can I make it a surprise? It's like, oh.
That's sweet.
I also just realized something kind of not OP but very cool about the feat I took with the interaction I did not know about.
What is it?
We'll see when we get to it. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I can message it to you, but
Yeah.
I got a lot of shit to read though. To explain.
What's your doggy's name, Trevor?
Silo.
Silo.
Yeah.
When'd you get him?
Oh, it's Sam's dog.
Sam's just had him.
Yeah, for a while. I think he's 6,
Oh.
approaching. Yeah, he's a giant baby.
Wow, that's pretty epic.
I know. I did not even think about that. And then I was like looking up the rules for stuff, and I realized that that would happen.
He's back. Is everyone back? Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you all have been traveling for better part of a day now. Yeah. You all have been
Go.
traveling for the better part of a day, and the winds start to pick up around evening, like the start of evening. The sun is starting to set a little bit, and yeah, the wind starts to pick up, and in the distance, you can see a thin, tall shadow that looms in the desert. It's almost like a spine of a god of old, and it seems to have just dropped into the sand, and it looks like it just got stuck. And Chaka will point out through the hazy air. He'll say, "That's the top of the ochre spire that I was talking about. It's I mean, maybe 6-8 miles away at this point.
And then how far is it from the ruins themselves?
It's about 10 miles. Oh no, he wouldn't have said 6 to 8 miles. He said it probably like 12 miles away from y'all right now. Can you
The
see
ruins
far?
are or the spine?
The spire is 10 miles away, and the ruins are like 8 miles past that. So
Okay. 20 total.
so the winds start to blow pretty heavily as y'all start walking. Oh, thank you. And sand starts to kind of hit, not cut, but just like pelt. Not even pelt, just like graze.
Ow.
And the booming starts to happen. Very quiet, very distant, but booming nonetheless, of thunder in the air. As you all approach, or not approach, but you keep traveling, it starts to get more and more intense, pretty gradually. Maybe a mile goes by, the wind starts to get a little louder, the sand starts to sting a little bit. Not like cut anything, but
Our
starts to
umbrellas
get a
start
little-
inverting.
Yeah, the umbrellas are kind of flapping
Ineffective.
around.
Oh.
Not super effective right now, even though the sun is going down, and but there aren't any like clouds directly above you, but you do see some clouds farther along above the spire. As y'all travel, let me do something real quick. Okay. Ryder and actually, no, just Ryder. You would see ahead in a particularly high dune a little bit of sand start to trickle down the front of it.
Does that mean like something's moving on it?
That's what you see. Is you see the
Okay.
sand start to fall a little bit on the side facing you.
Guys, something strange is up at. Oh, that's not the word. Guys, something strange is up ahead. The dune is moving like ours. Kinda, and I'll point to it.
Oh hell no.
For anyone who would like to, you can make a perception check.
I'll do it.
Sure.
Surely sand can just fall
I've been-
like that.
I've been hot with these nat 20s, bro.
14.
13?
4. 1 4.
Sand's just gonna fall like that.
11.
It's windy.
Can I try and do a perception to get more?
10.
Um,
10.
You've got really good perception.
Yeah.
You can
22.
try, and that would like override your.
No, I'll
Are
just.
you
Something-
fucking kidding me? I rolled
God.
again just for fun, and it was another nat 20. But
So,
Yikes.
Ryder, it isn't blowing in the direction of the wind. It's falling down the face of the dune.
I think we should be careful about going in that direction. It
it's
might.
a dragon.
That is.
It's a dragon.
That is what I'm assuming as well. I don't want
fucked.
to fight a dragon.
It should be fine. We're still in the sand dune. Let me I'll orient Sam the hallucinatory terrain so it's facing that thing and it looks the same. Like it's not like a moving sand dune. It's like the same terrain along
Okay.
like that thing's vision, whatever would be over there.
So, could you all make stealth checks?
Sure.
Love to do
Absolutely.
that.
Oh, I got
Uh-oh.
disadvantage on stealth
I
checks
also
too.
have disadvantage.
All right, buddy. Let's see how good we roll.
What's your
I
first roll,
rolled.
Corbin?
I rolled a nat 20 and an 8. So
I'm gonna be
with,
real. I think I already failed. Okay,
I got 12. So,
So,
but that
3.
8 turns into a 12.
I have a
so
Not
5.
too bad.
All right. So the group is trudging along in the sand. This thing is directly in the path of the spire, so y'all can choose to go around it, or just go up to the dune. Up to
We'll
y'all.
go around it.
Why would we do that?
Around
As
what?
stealthily
though?
as we can.
Some
Around
moving sand.
Whatever
Yeah.
section of this around this dune, pretty sizable.
I don't understand what there is to be scared of.
Yeah, I mean, do we notice anything as we kind of keep walking a little bit?
Using those perception checks, or if y'all want to roll new ones,
I got a 14.
Coda, you might hear, a little couple clicks, and that's it.
Clicks?
Clicks. Not like
Like
actual
guttural
bullet.
click?
More sharp. Like pieces of like two pieces of bone like tapping together 3 times almost.
How far
Kinda
away are we
weird.
from the dune at this point?
Probably 50 feet away.
Can I? Sorry. Oh, the TV's gonna turn off,
Oh.
and then like
how
out from the
Baron still
ground, like 20 feet away from the thing, a little mound is gonna like burst out of the sand, and it's gonna be a little like sand rat that's gonna show up.
Okay.
Would that have made any noise, or would it have just been visual?
It can make noise, I think.
Yeah.
Let me look. I can make it make noise. Yeah.
Okay. At that, something crests the ridge of the dune. You, in your spot, you can maybe hear some scuttering and scraping. A little reptilian, insectoid. You can't really tell. With 4 spear-like legs, crawls over the dune with a mound of cloth sitting on its back, and steps its way over with a long neck with a fanged mouth. Steps its way over and tries to peek at the rat and bites it, and bites nothing. And LeBaron, you would hear in Draconic, and
What?
Can we get a
the
text to speech or a
insect-
speech to text?
the insect reptile thing crawls back over the dune, not to be seen.
What did he say?
False alarm!
Oh.
We need subtitles.
So some fucking weirdo thing said false alarm. Think that's a fucking dragon. Oh, whatever it was speaking Draconic.
I thought it was dragon, but it's not split hairs. Yeah, I guess.
Right, you want to do this right now? You want to do this right now? We'll do. I'll throw all stealth out the window right now.
Clank, clank,
I
clank.
think that was we're breaking roll history. I think that was the Karuthic.
What?
It's like a shell-covered reptile that can live in the desert, I guess.
Oh, it's that thing from Geonosis.
Not
Can
sure.
we just go around it?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty harmless to us. So, yeah, we could probably just keep going.
It's
Great.
harmless.
Pretty scary looking.
Well, one of them is pretty harmless, I guess. Didn't think about there being more than one of them.
Let's go around.
Nah.
Let's go around.
As you all go around this dune, actually, wait, are we keeping the same stealth checks? I think, yeah. It hasn't been very long.
When did we stealth? What the fuck?
Y'all
not
did
roll
stuff.
that.
Okay.
I
We
rolled
had
a 21.
You did?
Right.
Okay.
I rolled
Ryder
a
and
5.
Baron rolled pretty bad. Isaac rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6.
28.
A 6.
gosh.
28.
Bro's just flexing his stealth checks.
Ooh. Reckon didn't roll
The
very
stealthy
well.
ones rolled good in
Uh,
stealth?
Hey, but we got a hallucinatory terrain up, okay?
There's a nat 1 in there.
Oh my
I didn't have a
god.
nat. I didn't have a nat one.
No, not you. It was just me.
Oh, so when it's on our side, he rolls a natural one.
Dude, why are we even
Oh,
surprised at
I
this
see
point?
how that works.
Damn, you did not
Wait,
get
wait,
a
wait
for
for
the
the nat
nat.
20 perception check.
As y'all are walking up, like around this dune, Izmi loses his footing and slips and starts and slides down the dune.
Can I do a deck save?
He can make a deck save. It's a good idea.
Oh god.
Oh, he rolls pretty well and he catches himself, but he makes a lot of noise in falling. After hearing that noise, you see 10, 12 of these things scurry and scatter over the dune, all with cloth mounds on their backs. LeBaron, you hear in Draconic, "You idiot! I told you there were people here! Get them! Get them! Ah! You know, whatever."
What people are they seeing?
And then they, as they get over, they say, "What? I swear I heard someone." And one of them will, like, you'll hear a voice from one of the mounds that says, "Leshy swears she felt something in the sand." And you'll hear a little click and chirp, like, from one of the Kruthiks. And they're gonna climb back over the dune. Yes, yes, student.
No. If they climb back over, I'm not gonna do anything.
How long does
Alright,
hallucinatory
I'm gonna
24
relay
hours.
that. I'm gonna relay what they kind of said telepathically to everyone, so I don't have to hear any noise. How about as I'm live translating it to everybody as they're fucking saying it?
Huh.
Okay.
The brand's good for one thing. It's translation, I guess.
And Chaka will say, "Just to be clear, I have never seen those, but I haven't really been to the ruins in like 100 years, so
You're over 100?
yeah, that's when, you know, the storm
Damn.
started and I couldn't make it. So
How old are you?
I'm an elf, like 500.
Damn.
Anyways, it seems like our options. I don't think we're gonna be able to really move from this spot where we've hunkered down without them figuring out what's going on. So either we just kind of become okay with that, or we hunker down here for longer until they fuck off.
I'm okay with being okay with it.
I'm confused. I thought they left us alone. I thought they went back over the other
They-
side.
we're blown. They just couldn't see us specifically, right? But if we keep moving, they're gonna be able to track us and keep on us.
Do we know
They
that?
know something. I mean, LeBaron just said they knew we were here.
When did he
They
say
heard
that?
someone.
They thought we were here.
He telepathically.
No, I know, but he don't. I don't
They
have
said
the
that
telepathic
she,
thing. I thought-
she
He can talk
was
to everyone.
figured out that everybody that they heard something. Someone they think someone's in the area.
I mean, if you think what has happened is enough for them to be like, well, I guess it was nothing, and then go on about their business, then we can just go. But I don't.
I mean, aren't these creatures? They're probably pretty stupid.
They speak a language.
Pretty stupid.
Well, I don't think the creatures themselves. It's the whatever was riding them.
Whatever's telling them.
Oh,
I mean, I assume that's what's sitting on top of them.
interesting.
Chaka will move towards the center of the group and kind of look around and make sure that there's a body between him and most of the outside of y'all's group.
We gotta wait for like 10 minutes and then keep going.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Just for them to buzz off. I feel like they're still actively searching for whatever they thought they're looking for, which is us.
Y'all wait for 10 more minutes. You don't see anything else.
Keep on pushing.
Let's get out of here. If they find us, they find us.
You all continue your path around the dune, and as you circle around at a safe distance, you start to see the tops of the mounds of cloth and whatever they're writing. The top of that, and as you circle more, your perspective is able to see that they're kind of camped out in a kind of dug out section of the dune, and you see them kind of just sitting, and a few of them are off of their little creatures, and they're like playing cards.
The Kruthik?
No, you see the.
Can I do a little squint? to see?
Yeah, you can make a perception check. These are like
I'm a-
mounds of cloth that
gonna do the little-
some of them
Oh,
are
I
riding their
thought-
Kruthix.
I thought you meant like the Kruthik were playing cards. I'm like, how the fuck does that work?
I'm gonna do the little hand telescope.
What'd you get, Coda?
Let's see. Probably nothing good. 12.
Well, you can see like they have a little bit of they all have some coconuts and some dried jerky, because that looks really good to you. That's what you focus on. But yeah, they're just chilling there. About 12 Kruthix, and each of them has a rider accountable to them. And could I get one more stealth check?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I knew it was coming.
I'm screwed. Oh, it's even worse this time.
A natural 20.
Are you kidding me?
I also got a natural 20. So what?
I got
No
a 2 and I got a
fucking
natural
way.
20.
Ooh,
So
that's
I
a
got a
one.
4.
No, guys.
We just need
I
a
rolled-
majority pass.
I
If
rolled
that's
a
how
12 and a
works.
1.
A natural?
Oh yeah.
A natural.
I rolled a
what other
natural
type of
20 and
one
a
is
2.
there?
Okay,
Well, the
so
two natural ones cancel with the 2 natural 20s.
Well,
They
no, I
do.
got a,
That's
I
how
got
that
a
works.
2. I didn't get it. I have disadvantage.
okay.
So I got a 4.
11.
11.
I got a 6.
Oh,
We're loud as fuck.
How did
it's
we?
the camels, bro.
Now the camels are, I'm sure, are quiet.
No, they're loud as fuck.
Another natural one.
We're
How
cooked.
many is
I don't
that?
believe that. A natural 20 and a natural 1.
We can't roll in the middle of the packs, bro.
Be
We
so
always-
for real, Sam.
We-
Be so for real.
This guy's right here. This
Be
guy.
so for real.
You know, no one does this every time, Sam. I understand.
Complainer,
this.
complainer.
No, I'm the complaint.
But then when
Okay.
his dice rolls like 4 natural 20s in a row, it's
Never
like, oh,
done
yeah,
that, by the way. Never done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Y'all are pretty loud. And
No.
as y'all try to sneak around, you're still, your ankles are maybe a little tired from walking in the sand all day, even with these shoes that are, helping it a little bit. One of the Kruthiks next comes up and looks y'all's direction. And it gets its head and it puts it like towards the ground and puts its head on the ground. And
Stop moving.
then another one does it, and they start to creep, and the little cloth guys jump on top, and they start to creep over towards y'all.
LeBaron,
Okay.
LeBaron, repeat after me. Repeat after me, okay?
Okay. It like just to us or
No, like out loud, cause we're caught, right?
okay.
Say, I'm the god of the dunes.
Okay, he screams in Draconic, I'm the god of the dunes.
Do you do anything to it, is it?
Yeah, I think I can make it louder.
You're not.
I'm gonna say it is in
Oh,
this.
isn't that like a prestidigitation thing? or-
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, I
He's
have
got it.
prestidigitation.
It might be the thaumaturgy.
I have thaumaturgy.
He's got thaumaturgy, okay.
Can I do that with that?
It's
It's one of
your
those.
voice.
It's one of those
on the-
cantrips.
your
How
voice.
close are they to us?
Well, it says you create one of the following. It says your voice
Oh,
booms
yeah.
up to 3 times. It doesn't.
Is it range self?
Its range is 30 feet, but I don't. I'll look
No,
it
is it
up.
like touch or is it?
It
like
might
how
be
cast
It
more
might
of
just be
like
only he can do it, but
the
it's his
actual
voice
sound.
30 feet away.
Could you make an intimidation check?
Yeah, I
Or
can.
what would you like to do? Persuasion or intimidation?
Intimidation.
Okay.
Ryder, you should like boom with your voice and like make it like an echo.
Okay, I'll use thaumaturgy to like echo the last word, and I'll try and emulate what he says in Draconic.
I got a 22.
Okay.
Intimidation.
I would try and echo his like last words as loud as possible in an
Wait,
attempted
it's the last
imitation of
sound.
Draconic.
Okay.
I am the god of the dunes.
Dudes.
Okay.
What check do I need to make for?
You can make
It's gonna be
make
bad
a
no matter what.
it's just flat charisma.
Oh, wonderful. That's. Oh, a 15.
Okay. After that, you see the Kruthik start to that had their heads tracing the ground, rear back. You also hear a garble of Draconic, like, Rini is the only god. What is this doing here? Is there a new god? And all of the riders pull back a little bit, and the Kruthiks pull back, and they actually go. They start riding towards the spire.
Well,
That worked.
I'm gonna put my hand up and try and fist bump LeBaron.
Well, I'll give him that one. Alright. No, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's leave. Let's go.
Yes,
What do you mean?
I'm
They just
surprised
went where
that
we're
actually
headed.
worked.
I thought we were going
Uh,
past it.
Well, yeah, but that's still towards it. It's still the same direction.
We can go around.
We could go around,
Okay.
and maybe we should anyways because of the storms.
Very well.
I agree.
Um,
Whatever
How
you
far
say, strange man.
are y'all willing to go around?
Is is, you know how long. The optimal around the optimal length.
Okay.
That worked?
If we're trying to really avoid the spire, it might even add like a half day to our
No,
journey.
not that far. Like
Okay.
half a mile maybe, at most.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. You all
We
trek
can handle the
onward
weather, just
with
Still got a world to save. Come
with
on.
a trajectory 1 degree to the left of the spire. And you all can use that as a waypoint now, so Shaka shuts his compass and puts it away.
Oh yeah, I wanted to. What was
You'll
going on
keep
with
walking.
the compass though? I wanted to do something.
Uh-huh.
Just it's a fun little science experiment. Dick is suspecting there's some electromagnetic something affecting the compass. He's got that meteorite that he still hasn't figured out what to do with. So, and I'm sure I've got the whole tinkerer's kit. There's gonna be like a little thing of oil in there, right? Just gonna if you shave off a little bit of the meteorite into the oil, the shavings will naturally form into whatever shape the magnetic field of the area is in. Does Dick notice anything?
So, Dick, as soon as you pull out the meteorite, you start to feel the like trick fake gum numbing sensation in your fingers.
Huh.
As like like a little like actually I'm not sure when that was invented. When was electric trick gum invented?
Well, because I think it's just static.
Oh.
It's not
1950s.
Didn't Ben Franklin?
battery or anything.
So you feel like a numbing sensation start to creep into your fingers.
Oh shit! I don't even need to. That's
You
a heavy
feel
field.
the meteorite is almost make an intelligence check with proficiency.
9.
A 9.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, there's definitely some metal or metalloids in the meteorite, and they must be interacting with the field in the air.
There's definitely, and yeah, okay. Well, that's
Hey,
enough.
Sam.
We don't need the compass anymore, so it's not a big deal. But good to know.
As y'all travel on, yes,
What was the name of the god they said?
Queenie.
Queenie.
Oh God.
And have we ever? Do I remember a name like that in that book at all?
No.
No.
I have a sneaking suspicion that's the name of the fucking dragon.
What a silly name for a dragon.
Well, sounds like a narcissistic dragon.
Mm.
Naming themselves Queenie.
I would assume they probably didn't name them, or they didn't name themselves.
You never know. Dragons
that's
can
out
be
of character.
very narcissistic.
And y'all keep traveling. The storm is starting to get worse. The sun is getting close to setting. It's not, the desert is probably 90. Still hot, but not blistering. No one is being exhausted by the intense sun rays anymore. It helps that a little bit of darkness, like not darkness, but like clouds are starting to like to strip their way into where you all are in the desert. And now another hour goes by. It starts to get even more stormy. You start to see, I guess, maybe you would have seen them before, very faintly, flashes of lightning. But now the thunder is very much closer to when the lightning starts flashing. You keep going, and you're still kind of trying to skirt around the spire. And this is maybe another hour. The sand starts to pelt, and like every once in a while you get a little graze from the sand. The winds are starting to pick up, very much so. you all are probably 4 miles away from the tower. Yeah, yeah, exactly. These large clouds are on the horizon and surrounding the spire. You can see at this point. The clear desert sky lets you see pretty far, pretty clearly. Especially as the haze is starting to dissipate from the heat. You all go 1 more hour, and the lightning is getting really bright, and the winds are pushing you a little bit backwards, away from the spire. This is gonna now be difficult terrain in the direction of the spire, and going away from the spire, you might be able to move a little quickly. And you keep going as... Yeah, let's see, 3 miles. I'm trying to think about how far you can see. I think you can see pretty far, but the dunes. There's dunes on the horizon. You keep going, maybe 2 miles away from the spire at this point. Y'all are having some trouble, moving forward. It's really windy, and it's not deafening yet, but it's pretty loud.
It's like constant lightning.
Yeah.
Like there's always one going off.
Yeah, in the distance, like at the spire.
Yeah. Does Dick know what liquefaction, like, does Dick know about liquefaction?
Liquefaction, what's that? Is that like the...
When sand gets soft? And,
No,
and
I don't know what that is.
Oh, really?
It's when there's like air bubbles. Like if you have air underneath
it's in
it,
Dune.
it turns.
It's how those. It's how the sandworms move.
Turn the solid into a liquid-like state.
Yeah.
That's just based on like them sharing the same frequency.
If
and, like,
if you get sand vibrating correctly, it'll. Dune's Dick's working a theory in his head right now that the constant thunder is what's making the river of sand be liquefacted into being able to flow like that. That's what Dick's thinking about right now.
Liquefaction, not liquefaction. When was liquefaction discovered?
Yeah, when was original Dune released?
It wouldn't
actually
really be consequential. It doesn't matter how it's formed.
It's like began to recognize and study it in the 1960s.
That's
but
right.
You might know
That's breaking
material
edge.
property. You might know material properties of loose solids
Right.
and how frequency can, cause them to move as one.
Probably just to keep our minds off the devastating storm, Dick will try to be like, so when you vibrate sand, it'll flow like water, and I bet that's all the thunder vibrating the sand
So
and
we're
making
gonna
these
fall through the
rivers flow.
sand?
Well, no, because it's a pretty precise thing. I'm sure the thunder's not going to be able to maintain it like 100% the whole time.
No,
if the sand pulls me under, I'll just fly. I'm not concerned. I don't know about the rest of y'all though. Good luck.
And
I'll probably drown.
That fucking sucks.
That does raise a good point. When you are submerged in a liquefacted substance, do you drown or do you suffocate?
Suffocate, probably.
I don't know. It ain't neither are gonna happen to me.
While
That happens to
drowning
be
is
LeBaron, no more TV.
I thought you already took away the TV.
No, it's been playing again.
I was like, no, I'm sorry. I'll save all of you. Please, just let me have my
LeBaron needs his
tabaxi drama.
stories.
My tabaxi dramas. I need. I need the next episode.
Well, now there's a next door neighbor who's a dragonborn.
Oh.
While the
I really
Wanchi
like
is
that
out
new
to work,
character.
while the Wanchi
Yeah.
is out working, the Tabaxi's like peeking through the window.
The dragonborn's like mowing the lawn.
With his shirt
He has-
off, like
the
with his shirt
Tabaxi
off,
has
yeah.
a thing with reptiles.
This show
he's out here doing the fucking.
it won a Nomi for its depiction of interspecies relationships.
It's actually quite progressive for.
I was like, what are you talking about?
As y'all get closer to the spire, you can see not just its outline and shadow in the distance, but start to see a little bit of its construction, and probably 20 or 30 dots on the sand moving towards you all.
Oh.
20 or 30, huh?
Those are some fucking dots, bro. Dots.
And another. So yeah, you see very small points in the distance as y'all happen to be on a taller than normal dune. Little dots crawling across the desert.
Moving towards the hallucinatory terrain.
They're just moving south. Maybe
we
not
south?
directly towards y'all, but
Okay.
south.
I'm gonna sprinkle some ashes on our trail and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
W.
Thank God. Thank.
The ashes
Okay.
actually get blown away by the wind.
All right, I say with that, let's go
The
for
spell
time.
doesn't work.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
let's speed
move
run.
fast now.
Okay.
We're running.
As hard as we can in the wind.
Yeah, in the difficult terrain.
That's gonna be tiring as fuck in the wind.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
No,
at
we
least-
all just get behind
At
LeBaron,
least it's
actually.
not
Can everyone
115
give me
anymore. It's only
a
90.
A Constitution check, or give me no. Give me Constitution
Check or saving throw?
check.
Check. Oh.
Con check.
All right, I can do that. Pretty easy.
We add our Constitution modifier though, right?
Oof.
Yeah, D20 plus the
your-
con mod.
Your boy
Or
Big
minus.
Big Al rolled a 16.
I did as well.
I got a
17.
10.
Hey, LB
That's-
over here rolled a
Okay,
16.
17.
Can I get on all
Who-
fours?
Who rolled
LeBron.
17?
I think Trevor did.
Trevor rolled
What?
17.
Yes, 17.
Dick, what'd you roll?
9.
9.
9.
Isaac and Ryder?
11.
11.
10.
10. Ryder and Dick and never mind, they're cracked. Ryder and Dick are kind of having trouble pushing through.
Put them on the
And-
camels.
They're starting to fall behind, and so you all wait a little bit, let them get to the camels. They get on, and y'all trudge along for like an hour more as you start to see the definition of the spire. Not made of sandstone. This tall structure, even though it's been weathered away by wind and sand, you see some traces of like gray stone. Some like on the outside you don't see that much of it, but little pieces of wood and at the very top you see like lightning just like flying out, and in the flashes you see you maybe would start to hear like a roar from the tower.
Skedron's mom.
As it lifts, a silhouette lifts off the tower and seems to fly towards you all.
Man, I was so sure we weren't going to see a dragon, guys. I was so sure that was bullshit.
The sun having maybe starting to go down, like it's on the horizon. It's up there. The clouds are totally darkening the sky. The flashes of light, you see like silhouettes of wings, and you start to feel like a pretty significant rumbling underneath your feet as maybe depending on how fast dragons fly, like a mile away now, you see it fold in its wings and start to drop fast.
In our direction?
And it starts flying, and it is beelining kind of towards y'all, like a little bit past you. And the rumbling under your feet starts to get really intense. And as this dragon flies down, like it is approaching, as it flies over your head, you hear a massive crash behind you. For those of you who split second would look, just a large, gargantuan purple mass flies out of the sand, and the dragon collides with it, and they fall into the sand as
What the
this
fuck?
giant purple worm lays in the sand with the dragon latched onto it.
Yeah, keep
And
going.
y'all
Keep running. Keep
flying.
running. Keep running.
Cracks of lightning ring out, and y'all are like, your ears are ringing at this point. I guess cracks of thunder, peals of thunder from the lightning. Instant. There is no gap between the lightning and the thunder. And you all just run past the spire. And they are still fighting. You see, maybe y'all aren't even looking at this point. Y'all are just continuing on. And you get to where, a little past the spire, the sand starts to thin a little bit and get a little flowy.
This is what I was talking about.
Could everyone make a dex saving throw?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
If you insist.
1-5.
1-4.
1-8.
1-4.
1-2.
Oh.
5.
Oh,
He's on a camel though. He's on a camel.
I rolled that
Oh.
19, and that's all I get.
I was
Okay.
on a
Camel
camel
roll.
too.
Let me
saving
roll
throw.
for the camels.
They get advantage, right? Because they're camels.
Yeah, they know
well,
how to deal
they're
with
they're
this.
hauling some boys.
Bro, this is no, it's not what's a lie.
Ryder, your camel falls over.
God damn it.
Not
Do,
one,
do I have to
Sam,
make
I
another
know.
dex saving throw, or does my 14 cover?
Your 14 can count.
Okay.
Dick, your camel also falls over a little more slowly than Ryder's. What was your dex save? A 6 or 5?
Yeah, something like that. 5, yeah.
Your leg gets trapped under the camel as the
Ooh.
sand is like flowing. You aren't exactly sinking, but well, yeah.
Can I
you're
just
sinking
dash
very
towards them?
slowly?
Try to
Uh-huh.
help it immediately.
Yes.
I'll go over and help.
So
3 boys helping.
all 3 boys helping. Could each of you make me an athletics check?
Yes, I can! Sorry, I love
19.
athletic checks.
Coda.
I rolled a 26.
16.
You rolled a 26.
Okay.
Well,
Each of you
I
grabs,
rolled a 19, but I have a
Coda, you like position yourself under the rump of the camel and like heave up. LeBaron grabs down with both hands, making sure his back is low to the ground, and pulls up with his
form.
legs. And Riley grabs
He says
the
that as he's
front
helping.
part by the neck, and you'll
Form.
heave up. And Dick, you can get out from under the camel, and it
Good.
like positions itself and gets its feet under itself again, because camels can do that. In this world, they
No,
can.
once a camel falls over, it's dead.
Yeah, it's gonna start drowning.
Okay, with y'all's roll, y'all actually rolled pretty well. You like pull it up and like it like gets its feet under, and the sinking actually helps. It's like pulling up a little I don't know, like I'm trying to think of a good
a
analogy
little-
for it. Like
Yeah.
it sinks a little bit and its large feet kind of it pulls them out a little bit, and like writes itself in the sand. The other camel
Kills Ryder.
is no Ryder.
I
You
don't
managed to tumble with grace, but the camel is on its side with your packs attached to its sled. This is the coconut camel.
Dude, I sprint over to the coconut camel after I help Dick.
Dude, no.
Well, Baron, you can make another athletics check if you'd like.
I'll help.
Ezekiel
I will
help.
also.
Oh,
I'll
help the athletics
I'll
check?
help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll
Okay,
just
well,
make.
the helping didn't really
Can
matter.
I
The
make
first
one
was
with
better, but-
LeBaron and
Yes, you
try
can.
and get the barrel?
Oh, I got
need my
22,
barrel.
so
With the help?
I got a 4.
yeah. Well, 22 without the help, but
No, your help. Isaac helped you.
well,
Yeah.
I
He
that,
rolled
that was
already.
my first roll, so
Well,
What?
you
my
can
first roll was
again.
better than the
You know,
second
he
one.
did.
I'm
I,
so
I rolled
confused.
one, and then you're like, oh, with help, and I rolled another one, and the other one was
It
shit.
was worse. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was really confused.
Is sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah, you try to get the camel up, but you can't.
A 22?
It
It's a
is
heavy
like
camel.
a heavy beast.
Come on, baby. Like, what are we? Damn, all right. 22 can't.
I mean, can we see?
I'll go ask the blue dragon back there to fucking help. Maybe.
Can I try to help him just on my
Yeah,
own?
I would also. I don't want to be eating blood sausage.
You
Oh.
can, yeah. You
Okay.
Can roll athletics.
13, not good.
Maybe it won't be that bad.
Oh.
Fucking rolling is hard. Wait, what are fucking we even rolling?
Athletics.
Athletics.
14.
13 and 14.
You'll really push it. It's just not enough.
I take the coconuts. Before I'm like, I gotta say, I'm sorry.
Is the camel just not doing shit? It's just like laying on its
It's
side,
trying,
fucking not
but
doing
It's
anything.
starfishing, bro.
I'm trying
real.
to.
I mean, I'm assuming it's like quicksand.
find it, it's not exactly quicksand.
gonna-
Okay, well,
But
hold on.
Hoist the coconuts over my shoulder.
use
Oh, Sam's like,
command
wait,
to
a
tell him to get
22
up.
does? No. I'm being mean for no reason.
Hold on. Let me look this up. Can a camel
This Final Fantasy music go crazy though.
get up after it has fallen on its side? I've looked up more stuff in this session than.
Camel semantics is what this
Uh-huh.
episode title is called.
Dang, they don't actually answer it.
I'm gonna go PS again.
Eyes of thirst after farm. Okay, whatever. Oh, okay. You know what? They rest on their sides. With all that effort, you could get the camel up.
I was ready to kill it, but
Those are
alright.
important camels,
What?
bro.
I'm not gonna leave it to die in the sand. I'm gonna end it swiftly.
Okay.
But not anymore.
And you all continue
Like
to walk
Tonka. Like baby
through
Tonka.
the shifting sands, and it is like really difficult to do so. Y'all are making really slow progress. So
Very well.
this goes on for
A week?
5 minutes, 10 minutes. The roaring gets louder behind you.
Just
If
send a
anyone
thank you letter to her.
happens to look,
Yeah, I don't know.
there is not much of not progress, but like not much is seen different. The purple worm maybe is wrapped a little bit around the dragon.
Maybe we go kill a blue dragon right now. Maybe that's the thing.
I feel like we kill Purple Worm over Blue Dragon.
I think we. I mean,
At this point, you see little dots scurrying across the desert, running up to the purple worm. As each of them, not each of them, but as they come up, they just get rolled over.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 of them just get crushed.
Yeah.
Are any of them like cast or like trying to cast anything? Or anything?
You
They
see-
just
You see a
Going to
few,
die.
like a little firebolt.
Fighting!
Stop fighting! Violence isn't the answer.
You
You're a
see a
peaceful god.
My
little bubble
soldiers, right?
of acid like slam into the purple worm, and it like drips and sizzles.
You sure you want
It's
to
a battle. It's a battle. So, y'all keep on going.
Like,
And
yeah,
y'all
we
are
have time to fucking
making
intervene in a celestial beast battle.
slow progress again.
2 special grades are fighting.
In an hour passing, y'all make it like just like barely out of eyesight of the fight.
I forgot something actually. I dropped my hammer, guys. We got it.
You
We
can't
have a
sleep
backup.
with you can't sleep with a dragon, LeBaron. It's not gonna work out.
Oh,
Someone did.
Someone
My
did.
friend, don't get. Whatever. Can I just get my show back?
Eventually,
I just wanna watch my
It's been
show.
on.
I
the
know.
sand, after being really tough for a while, not tough, opposite, being really liquefacted,
Tough to navigate.
tough to navigate, starts to firm up just barely, and y'all are able to gain purchase ever so slowly and pick up your speed. This is basically night now. The light behind you illuminates the landscape ahead of you, and you can still mostly just see dunes. Actually, that's all you can see still. But you all have the spire as your back navigation to show, like to
Yeah.
right yourself. The lightning, is a little farther away now. And sorry, yeah, y'all keep walking. And Woodbrecken will say, Simon, are we gonna talk about how just happened?
Are there more of those big things everywhere?
Dragons?
Maybe not
worms?
dragons, but
I wouldn't want to tussle with that worm.
I mean, they probably.
I'm not sure if those worms produce asexually or not. I hope that is not the case.
Yeah, maybe it's so big. Surely that's the only one for like hundreds of miles.
The alpha predator, you would think.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a small one. We don't even know. I just wanted to say the worst thing possible.
That looks like a pretty big one.
Yeah,
It
but
almost
like,
killed us.
but
Whenever
like, in
you-
relative, like, I mean, I'm a pretty big dragonborn, but you saw that fucking thing back there,
So
you know?
that worm was probably around 300 feet in length.
Is it like dune worm size?
It is. It is huge.
What's the one? What's the main worm called?
At least I know Gaib.
No.
Rog cigar. I don't know.
Let me look. Hold on.
Thank you.
Shai Halud.
Shai-Hulud.
That's just the Fremen name for the worm.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not a specific one. I don't think.
But yes, it is like a Shai-Hulud. And eventually, y'all make it out of earshot of the battle, and the lightning starts to fade, and it is getting really dark, and the sand has stopped shifting.
Now we can probably talk about
The
camping.
the splashes of lightning behind you illuminate ahead of you, maybe miles away,
Oh hell
But
no, another one.
the outlines of non-rounded structures, not dunes.
The
structures.
ruins. What you grab?
But
Sam?
still a whiles away.
What'd you grab there?
How far?
He's grabbing his weighted dice.
At the rate y'all have been going, you know what? Make a survival check.
Oh, I'd love
Ugh.
to. Do that.
Everybody?
I'd love to do
So
that.
bad at that.
I want to make a survival check to see how many
Okay,
miles
I
we are
rolled
from
Oh, natural 20
it. That's dead.
You
I
just
rolled a
know.
16.
for a 22.
I also got a natural 20
16.
Oh,
for a
Oh.
25.
Actually, I got a natural
7?
20.
Maybe I should just roll to see if I get a natural 20. Let's see.
We're
No,
surviving.
it's a 4.
Ryder, is it? Based on the rate you're traveling, you made pretty good time in the first half, but the sand sea held you back a little bit. This is like right outside of like 10 miles.
that's like half a day.
Half a day.
Don't question me on these logistics and distances. I'm probably am retconning her.
Well, a day's travel is 24 miles,
Yeah.
so that's like a little less than half a day.
Not if you're in a
Maybe
truck.
like 8 or you would guess it's on the lower end of 10, like maybe 9.1.
9.1
Miles?
very specific
How
number.
cold does it get at night in
So-
here?
It's starting to get cold.
If
Nice.
we're... Fuck
Feels
it,
like
I might as
home.
well try it.
What, a
I'm
survival
gonna
check?
I'm gonna take the vial. I'm gonna go up on the dune, like looking out towards where the ruins are. I'm gonna take the vial of blood of the monk mercenary, down
Okay.
it, and use my channel divinity.
Okay.
Do vampire shit again.
Anybody that's
Fucking creep.
I'm gonna message you what it can do, Sam.
Okay.
Anybody that's like watching him see his like eyes gloss over with like blood red.
I'm not. Oh wait, no. Is the show going on right now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm not paying attention. Never mind.
I wanted to make sure before I called him a fucking creep that if the show's on, he's locked in. He's still like. I hope the tabaxi ends up with the neighbor.
So Locke, which one are you doing?
I said the monk.
No,
what
I know, but like, it says
What- so I-
alternatively.
What do you mean?
It's like everything everywhere all at
Did
once.
I read
It
this
says
wrong?
okay.
Actually, Corbin, at this point, the Tabaxi cheated on the 1T with the dragon, and the dragon's pregnant.
What?
Well, so it lasts.
Messy.
How long? I'm trying to
How
see
long has she been pregnant? Yeah, I
It lasts
agree.
for an hour, and they're in action. So I
It
guess
is
my
the-
first action
It's the Tabaxi's kid.
Okay.
would be like to see if he's there, and then after that would be to try and connect.
And now
if,
the
if
Tabaxi
that's
sister
how
moved
you
in.
interpret it, or do I have to pick one or the other?
No, maybe this is like more of a combat.
Dick has been
I-
utterly disinterested in the show, but on the pregnancy reveal, he gets like actually angry. Like you can tell he's actually upset about it.
Action to learn the target's approximate distance.
I'm also imagining Isaac just
Okay.
coming up with this shit on the fly. Like,
Yeah.
You're doing the first one to be
Yeah,
able to
just-
tell.
He's like
just to see if
inspecting-
he's there
Thinking of
before
a
I-
plot the entire
Um,
time.
He's really good at multitasking, bro. Inspecting
writer,
the
but
landscape,
it's
doing all
just
these checks
consciousness,
while just
so
like
every brainstorm is just a plot point.
You're able to barely just reach and like at the furtive edges of your senses. You can learn that about 10 miles away
So they
in
are
the direction of the ruins. You learn its actual number, current HP.
Huh?
I mean, only he would know that though.
Yeah. Sorry guys, ignore that.
Do you say a number or?
You say the monk.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid.
You know what? Yeah, 62. And affecting it, you can feel a little bit of Poison? No. Alcohol. Because at first you're like, seems like he's being affected by a slight poison, but
Okay.
yes, and you want to also use the second thing?
And then I'm gonna try and do the second one. The monk was probably not the smartest decision for this, but whatever. Oh wait,
Okay, so
but I did it. 2d6. So blood, like if anyone's watching, like I start
Is
not
it
sure
watching?
if
the
they
blood
okay,
come
okay.
down his cheeks. I take 7 damage.
Good God.
He has to make
What
a
the
Constitution saving throw. I can't see or hear anyone now.
He
Are you
failed.
okay?
He
Guys,
failed.
something's
Color on
happening
us.
to the guy. Something's happening to Ryder. Something's happening to Ryder.
I will choose
Just
sight.
keep the show going.
Okay, you'll choose to see.
Yeah.
Do
through
not
his
stop
eyes.
thinking about the show.
Okay, you
Why is Ryder in
see-
the show?
sitting. You see out of his eyes. You see sitting with him 2 hobgoblins. One of them a little bit taller than the other one, and with a couple scars on his face. You see him mouth the words, "It's your hand, Aiko." And does the target have any knowledge that they're being watched? Or they?
I mean, all I have is the thing I sent you.
Okay, so they don't, I guess.
I mean, I can choose to explode
Oh,
the, or not like explode them, but I could choose to like, where is it? Oh wait, no. Regardless of the outcome, the target feels a wave of unease pass over it when it makes this save.
Okay.
Unease.
The head that you're watching from wobbles a little bit, and you look down, or it looks down, and I'm not sure how many cards Ryder has played, but
Honestly, none.
okay, you just see like 2 cards in his hand, and he puts them face down and slides them onto the table, and the taller hobgoblin in front of him says, or mouths, like, "You pussy," and takes a little swig. Then you see a figure come into like behind a little hallway, out of a little hallway, and around you you see not sandstone. You see no natural light, like little gems or candles that illuminate the area, and you see shadowed by this irregular light, this black and white goateed, slick-backed hair void elf that you all know as Nazar, staring directly at who you're watching through. Oh, I'm not sure how. This isn't a spell, right?
It's like
It's
divine
definitely
stuff.
a magical effect.
Okay.
I mean, it like, cause it says, it lasts for 1 hour until your concentration is broken. I mean, it's a bond. I mean, it's however you want to rule it, but I mean, it's like, it feels like a magical effect to me.
Yeah. Yeah, he would whip his half cloak up and like pull out his petrified arm and like scraping part of it with his hand. He's gonna flick sparks onto his face, and your vision goes black.
I guess after that,
I will cut it. And then, if anyone's next to Ryder after this happens, you see like the like blood retreat from his eyes. I mean, the tears of blood are kind of still there, but it'll be like, they're there.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was just checking to see if we really needed to go to this temple or not.
They're
Or
there.
these ruins.
So they beat us there. They're already there.
Yeah, the monk guy was there, and the weird elf guy that sucked up my spell. Right, that's the same one.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
was also there, and he might know what I did. So
I mean, I think they were always expecting us.
I was just hoping I could see a little more, but it's nice to know that traveling through this godforsaken desert wasn't for nothing. I'm starting to hate sand.
It's coarse.
It's coarse.
Well,
It's everywhere.
then do we want to keep going?
I'll go wherever this show takes me.
I'm a little scared of
Pussy.
that elf guy. I don't know what I can do against him.
Well, we can face the dragon.
You know what? I think I prefer him.
Yeah.
No.
However worried you are about spells being effective on him, I've yet to find a guy who doesn't care about LeBaron's big fucking hammer axe thing.
Yeah, so do we want to start planning around that? Because
I
he's gonna
think
point the dick to Ryder to himself. I don't think any of us could do anything to him. Or around him, for that matter.
If we also want more intel,
I could go back for round 2 with the other person's blood. But we might as well hold off on that.
Yeah, I think we save that for when it's about to pop off. I think no matter what, we need to make sure that we're not arriving there all haggard and fucked up from the desert itself. We need to preserve our strength for the business we came to do, rather than just getting here.
Can I get a refresher on Nazar? Are they're a threat?
Nazar is a threat.
I fucking forgot that.
He's like the leader of the cult people. We cast like 3 spells on him. It was like a fireball, a really
Banishment.
high level spell, yeah, banishment, and
I
something
sacrificed
else.
half of my
And-
HP to get
and he just-
banishments back.
He
up,
nullified
and
them
them.
like literally with the wave of his hand.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All the rest I'm not super worried about.
I
That's
honestly
a big
think
problem.
we could probably
though.
kill the dragon much easier than him.
Why do
'Cause
we
then-
need to kill the dragon?
Well, I'm not saying we're going to. I'm just saying that it would be easier.
I was misreading.
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna be late again.
I think we're moving as fast as anyone could possibly be expected to get to these places. We can't hop on the back of a dragon, right? That's about as fast as I
I
can
mean,
think. Yeah, I know.
We are
that's why
family
I said
friends,
that,
to be fair.
but I don't think it's gonna happen, right? That's our only
mean,
other
LeBaron
option
could go
for
ask.
moving faster. I don't think that dragon in particular is in any mood or state to be giving us a ride.
Yeah, they seem just
Yeah.
generally pissed.
Well, I mean, they kind of have their hands full.
That's what I'm saying. It was a turn of phrase. I wasn't suggesting it as a. I'm just saying, if this isn't fast enough, I don't know what fast enough would look like.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're camping out then.
Let's camp
Night
out.
night.
What do y'all want to eat? Anybody have a favorite food? Yes?
Meat.
What meat?
Um,
Chicken it is.
I like chicken.
Alright, and I'll use create food and water.
Yeah.
Sam, for not getting exhaustion, do you just have to short rest?
I think
Or does it
Long
have
rest?
to be a long rest?
Long rest removes it.
clears the level of exhaustion.
No, but like,
To not be exhausted,
yeah, to not get it.
I would probably have you make, if you make a short rest only, I would probably have you make a con save.
Hmm.
I guess I didn't make you do that in the bathhouses, but you were kind of more relaxed in that state, so.
They were trying to fuck.
Well, is anyone exhausted right now?
I think everyone's recovered.
What if we take like a 2-hour power nap, and then we just like book it?
Roll con saves, yeah.
I was gonna say even people, like the smaller people, might be able to sleep, like do short rests on the like carts or the sleds.
I'm
But
gonna
it's just-
need a full night's sleep before we hit the ruins, no matter what, kinda.
If we do long rest,
carry you.
we get whatever spells we've casted back.
Oh, actually, scratch that.
Yeah.
But
Scratch that.
Also,
I
just
didn't realize
for
which
everybody
one I
knows,
had.
45 pounds of cooked chicken and 30 gallons of fresh water shows up.
This
No,
is-
like I'm
The
full on
feast
my
for
spells.
champions.
Like
Yeah, me too.
I
that's-
think I think time is the
I-
most
I
important.
thought-
Yeah.
I was confused. Dick's good to go on just like a power nap.
I
I'm
think
missing
we should
1/3
do
level,
that.
but it's fine.
What for food and drink?
Yeah.
It's a ritual, isn't it?
No, not that I'm seeing.
You can't ritual cast that?
Dang.
I mean, maybe. Oh, I think. Do I have the newer version of it? Let me see. Manage spells.
Because if it's at night and we're taking turns, like I don't know, it's gonna get cold, yeah, but it's way better than it being hot.
It's true. And it
That-
saves us
yeah.
so much more time than
I
than
vote-
resting and then traveling.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, create food and water is not a ritual.
I vote we go.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
we'll have some
let's do
food
it.
for the travel.
So y'all are short resting though?
In
Yes.
turns, I believe.
Yeah, I think like someone's gonna hop on a sled for like an hour and then switch with someone else.
There's 2 sleds.
Okay. So, chickens just kind of start pulling out from the barrel and like popping up and like rolling over
Just too much.
onto
Yeah,
the
way
sled.
too much.
And
it
like these
warm?
are full rotisserie chickens, just like coming and falling to the sand.
Ugh.
Can I shove a couple in my bag?
You certainly can shove
It's
perishable
bland
goods.
but nourishing.
I'll put my hand over it. I'll prestidigitation. It tastes like chicken.
Oh. And then we also have 30 gallons of water, which I will start scarfing down.
Wait,
That's what I was.
You can change the flavor.
Yeah, I can add flavoring with the prestidigitation.
Dang.
Salt.
Kind of crazy, dude.
This isn't that bad.
It tastes salted.
Mhm.
And then the water also comes up. You'll drink your fill, and the camels have some water as well. They drink. Actually,
They drink
I
half the
assume
water.
y'all would probably like take your fill of water,
Mm.
and then yeah, the camels would drink like what y'all would go through 5 gallons of water between all of y'all, maybe.
It says enough to sustain 15 humanoids or 5 steeds. So it's probably all gone after
Well, more
Yeah.
than enough.
2 steeds and.
Yeah, the camels drink a ton of water. So after you all have drank, they would drink. And after you all eat quickly, you start off on your journey, and I guess a couple people at a time on the sleds,
Yeah,
getting a short little rest.
I'm recovering my 4th level.
And with, let's see, everyone having eaten and taken a a power nap throughout the route. I actually won't make y'all make con saves yet. So, mile 9, 8, 7,
8
as
Mile.
the desert starts to turn really cold.
Wait, what's the? Oh, 1d8. I see. Never. I got it.
The desert starts to get pretty cold and dark. And the lightning flashes are getting a little more dim. And the best you have is some pretty faded, not faded, but it's really hard to see the ruins ahead. So I'll have Chaka make a survival check.
I have dark vision. I can help.
Oh,
Yeah, I also have dark vision.
you do? I thought you didn't.
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, you can roll yourself, Coda.
Do you have a good survival, Coda?
Mhm.
I'll help you. I'll assist with you.
I'm not gonna do my fire trick.
23.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Chaka is a little disoriented and, frankly, is shaken up. But Coda, with both of your dark visions, even his dark visions, you can outline the edges of the ruins. And you'll keep heading on. Maybe 5 miles away now. It's getting into the wee hours of night, like 1 a.m. And as y'all keep going closer, maybe 3 miles away now, it's like 2, 3 a.m. and eventually you arrive like a mile away from the ruins as the beginnings of dawn, or like the grayness of dawn, is just starting to form.
It takes us that long?
It's a desert.
Damn.
And y'all pull up, and you don't see any people. You see a pretty large collection, like at least like mile and a half wide of just rubble. Lots of it under, like halfway under dunes, but some pretty sizable chunks of rock just like sitting in the ground. You see like some scraps of cloth, like only those that are like tied onto a building and in a protective spot, made out of stone, some wood. A lot of it has been weathered very heavily. And Chaka pulls out his map again, and basically, or his city map, and he details a few key points in the city. There is the ruins of a large library, an underground settlement, and there's a bigger section of the dunes that has like rubble that creates basically like a path to an underground settlement. And let me skip this one. There's also like a big open area that seemed to have been the town center and the bottom half of the Ochre Spire.
Oh. Well, Ryder, did you get any sense of where in particular they were? Like any like vibe of the building they were in?
There was no natural light. I think they were using candles and gems to
Illuminate the area, but I wasn't in for long.
Right. Well, shoot. I mean, if we're heading in now, can anyone think of a better time for him to use that second charge on looking at where they're at?
Probably not. This would probably be the best time.
Figure out exactly where we're going. Yeah.
Hold on. What exactly does it do?
I can sense what they're sensing
Okay.
and connect with them that way.
But it is the middle of the night.
I thought it was dawn, kind of, but yeah, maybe.
I mean,
wait.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
there's some light coming.
it's it's creeping into dawn.
They could not be up yet. It's
That-
true.
I have
That
detect
would make sense.
magic. I could try to find the doorway or something.
Okay.
I unprepared that one.
How far is the range? By
It's
the way?
30 feet.
Yeah, that's.
But it can. How long does it? You can walk around with it. I thought. Or no?
Yeah, it's up to 10 minutes.
And no
I'll
one
just
is
I'll
working?
just get it on the ground and start putting the rings in the sand just in case. We're having this discussion.
Maybe the two stealthy boys go check it out too.
There is another thing of I don't technically need to get into their senses. I can just locate their direction
Oh well, there you go. I
That's
mean,
perfect.
if we want that.
let's maybe position ourselves so it'll be obvious. Maybe kind of right. Like if
In
we're
the
in the middle
middle?
of town, right? Any
Okay.
direction it points to, we'll know that's where they're at. Right. If we're just on the edge of town and it points into town, it'll be like, oh yeah, great.
Yeah, let's go.
You all
Let's go.
in the town center?
Stealthily?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll that stealth,
I'm-
boys.
Not gonna
not-
stealth. I'm gonna get on a sled, and cast my ritual while we're heading through the town.
Okay.
Very
Okay,
well.
that's a decent
Alright,
first
let's roll
roll,
this stealth.
and that's the shittiest second roll.
Yes. Yes.
I got another 4.
Ooh, the first
Damn.
roll ain't good, which means that the second roll better not be
Yeah.
worse.
I got a
17 and a 2. So
I got a 13.
Damn.
I got a 4,
18.
18, and a 5.
I got a 19.
I got a 17.
I got a
Nice.
natural 20 for the camel.
We did pretty
Nice.
good.
That
Y'all
was my impression of the
are
camel.
sneaky. You can
Yes.
manage to make it through the ruins, which have a bit more of a packed ground
let me make sure.
than the desert. And you can feel under your feet at a couple points, like a flagstone, or maybe a piece of wood, you know, something
We're underground now.
uncharacteristic.
Oh, I
of the
take my
desert.
sand shoes off, by the way.
So we're underground now, right?
No.
No, y'all are in the
Mm-mm.
town center.
Mm.
Okay.
There are just smatterings of stone like littered around this area, but
Cool. I want to make
in
sure
a
I'm
way
back up
that like they're all fallen close to the same direction. Like they seem to have fallen maybe all like northeast or like southeast maybe. And there is like the very remnants of like a cracked, weathered fountain that sits in the middle, but it's really just a basin. There are no evidences of spouts or whatever decorations. It's just a big basin made of like gray stone.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess point the way, Bloodhound.
I'll take the vial of samurai blood this time. And I'll just drink it. My eyes won't gloss over, but for the next hour, I can tell the location of the creature until
really
the bond
good.
is broken.
Let's go.
Do I
That's
need
really
to
good.
roll the save
No.
unless you are doing the
The save is if I decide to take damage, I can like up the bond, or
Mhm.
like that's when they make the save, and then that's when I get their senses. This is just the conditions like HP and location 1.
Also, since everyone short rested on the way, Ryder, I mean, I don't know if anyone else wants to take a short rest right now, but you can.
I
do
would have
that.
short rested.
I guess Ryder and Dick, it would be. Good.
I did on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, but I did get my channel divinities back. That's why that was huge.
Yeah.
So I do have 1 left after this. Otherwise, I would have had 9.
Okay.
All right.
You sense the direction of. Y'all are in the town center, probably like northwest and down. Like
It's in the underground.
down.
He's far down, but he's this way. And
Uh-huh.
I'll start walking in that direction.
Well, hold on, Chaka. We can't ask you to come down there with us. It's gonna get rough. It's gonna get dirty. It's gonna get bloody.
We're gonna murder people.
Well, what's down there? I've been there before.
People were that were.
You
going to
have been
murder.
down there?
Yes, but not very far.
Well, just
Bro
point
had
us in
a
the direction.
moment.
This is
Yeah.
important.
World-ending,
Like-
world-ending
like
cold.
world-
That's
the
why.
world-
Y'all are
Kids of
going
this.
down. There's an underground area, and it's northwest. There's
He can come if you want.
What kind of people?
Like they don't.
Not good.
They
They
think
wanna
the world
destroy-
would be better if there weren't
Yeah.
any mortals alive on it.
Oh, I'll stay up here.
That's what we just had to tell him that, guys. We can't make him come
I'm-
down there with us.
I'm not pressed. We gotta go.
Yeah, but
We-
let's
we
go.
gotta go.
Let's go.
If
Hey,
we ambush them while they're waking up, that's even better.
if we're not back up in like 12 hours, huh? Right, guys? Probably.
Yeah, just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, just figure out how you're gonna survive, because we did not succeed.
It's a ride on the
And
dragon.
you know what? Probably go tell whoever you love them, because the world will probably end shortly.
Leave them the barrel of coconuts.
Well, at least I will die in the midst of history. That is me.
It's a great way to look at it.
You were
Yeah,
part
man,
of
but
the last valiant failure to stop the end of the world.
Wonderful.
But no one will live to remember it, unfortunately.
I'm gonna look at Riley.
So it
and be
will
like,
be in vain.
We're stopping the end of the world.
Bro, pay attention.
Well,
Yeah, are you fine with that? Looking at Ryder.
I mean, life as you know
I'm
it.
assuming that's why Elena sent me with y'all, and why she told
Fuck
me
is
to
that?
go to the tree. The deity of healing. The one that gives me
People are
powers. The
gods.
one that made the earth like a dune
We're going.
and not a sphere.
We're going. We're leaving.
no,
We're
it's
going. We're like booking it.
Dune Earth theory.
Can the stealthy boys go up ahead?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Riley and I'm gonna place my hand on him and on myself, and I'm gonna do 3rd level invisibility, so we both just disappear
Damn, you're crazy.
All right,
for an hour.
Let me know when to go.
Our little
hour.
boy, he's casting big boy spells.
He just
He's
did
casting
that on
big
his
boy
own.
spells.
Well, I've done
Yeah, here we are, here.
invisibility before, but I've twinned it,
Yeah.
so multiple people could have it. But
He's growing up.
all right, and we could talk through our earpieces. So
I forgot we have those.
Your little
I can
comms.
just. I just got.
Alright. I'm going up ahead. I'm
Telekinesis.
not scared at all anymore.
Yeah, same.
Let's go.
This ear's gonna.
Checking for traps.
Yeah, make a investigation check.
Can we both do that?
And yeah, you can both do that or help each other.
I think both of us is probably good, right?
Sure.
Just individually. No.
Yeah.
15.
13.
1-5 for me.
13 and 15.
Yep.
Looking around as you get closer towards the entrance of the cave, you don't sense any traps. And also for the 2 people in the front, could Riley and Coda, can y'all make stealth checks?
Oh yeah.
With advantage, I guess. Because you're invisible.
Because we're invisible?
Oh my god, they're invisible.
You can spend
20
I need to roll another one.
natural.
for 29.
Mine's a 16, by the way.
Okay. As you all put more, you are not visible, so you're able to put more effort into controlling the sound of your movements.
Mhm.
And y'all are very quiet. You get to the entrance of this cave, and it looks like it's been hewn out of stone. These stairs that lead down in a rounded way. It's pretty dark down there, and y'all's investigation checks show that there weren't any traps at the mouth of the descent either.
Oh, I'm gonna earring message Riley, and I'm gonna say, put a gold in your glove. It's only gonna be for 10 minutes though, but we can just re-up it every time. I'm gonna put a gold in my glove, and what is it called? I'm gonna do the tariff. Consuming a coin in the glove. The user can focus their mind to sense any coinage within 30 feet for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hope Riley does.
I do.
Okay. With a flash, the gold disappears, and walk down, descending into darkness.
Mhm.
There is a pretty organized way that this stairway was cut. It looks very neat and made out of dark stone. As you all descend, 10 minutes, no coinage, no nothing. You are arcing ever so slightly to the right. And maybe 20 minutes later, you come down to the end of the staircase, and a large area opens up. This looks to be more ruins and almost a secondary city beneath the first city. There are buildings that have fallen over, not carved out of rock or anything, actually built with the same gray stone you've seen. And at the far end, you see. You know what? Let me think where this would be. Where you all come out from. On the very far east side, there is the remnants of a tower base, almost. On the northern side, not northern, but straight ahead. Let me change the music a little bit.
What cardinal direction do we pop out of, Sam?
You make a survival check.
Well, no, from like your descriptions of this, like you're
Okay.
saying like to the
From-
east, like
You mean y'all's cardinal direction?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
North of you is a very black building. On the east are the remnants of a tower base
Okay.
that are somehow like they go from the bottom of the area to the ceiling.
Okay.
On the west side, there's more like I don't know what you call it, like residential ruins, if you can call it that. More standard-looking blocks and materials in use. But that far north building is like a deep black, made out of basically not rough, cleanly hewn black marble.
That looks like a big bad evil place where we need to go.
Am I still getting a location ping?
You can, right? That's part of the
I
ability.
can use an action, yeah.
And that no save required for that one.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I just have to have its blood. Yeah, it lasts an hour though, so if it's been an hour since I
yeah.
consumed.
40 minutes left.
Yeah. You have maybe 30 minutes left.
Oh.
I also have to
30.
concentrate. That's one of the stipulations.
Let me get a better 1 second. Okay. You get a ping from the east side. The side that holds the base of a tower.
Interesting.
The samurai guy is to our east. Over there.
Probably in the tower.
Yeah, that's where I can feel his blood from.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's our best lead. Unless someone wants to go to the big, scary obsidian building more.
Oh,
Dick, as you say that, you get, for not the first time, a very different pull and energy from what you're used to with the King in Yellow. A more haunting, but more not benevolent, neutral force. As you hear in your mind a voice say, you're right here. This is all I have.
Who is this?
It is my final sanctum.
I'm getting. Oh, I don't have my camera. I was like tapping my head. I'm getting signals. Someone's. I don't understand.
It is me. Urenza.
Oh shit! I heard about you. This is. Oh. Wait, with the Void Elves? Was this where they lived?
Where they once lived. Hidden, shaded from the sun.
What do you want me to do, I guess?
I hope I can offer wisdom, but as they are so close, all of my energy is being expended to shield my sanctum.
You're talking about the King in Yellow, right? His forces.
Acolytes.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Follow.
we're gonna go stop them right now, and maybe you can explain more to me.
Maybe so. I have some old diagrams, schematics within my temple.
The big black building?
Yes.
Okay. You think we should go there first before dealing with them? They'll help us?
Yes.
Okay,
I believe
okay.
so.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Hey, you are much friendlier than your adversary, I must say.
I have people that I care about. Although there are only a few left on this world. Those that follow the blasphemous king are not my children.
Yeah, I mean they suck. They're the worst. They have really made our lives hard. Thanks for the tip. Guys, I just got some intel. We should go to the big, scary black building first. I don't think it's actually going to be as scary as it looks on the outside.
I knew it. It's a void elf intuition, you know. I knew that's where I needed to go.
Yeah, actually, literally, exactly that. Did you know that? Yeah, this is where you come from. This is your ancestral homeland, actually. Big news. This is the home of the Void Elves. Or was, I guess.
Oh.
Well,
Cool.
I don't
let's
know.
go visit.
I thought you'd think that was cooler. Whatever, let's go.
I mean, I just kind of found out I was a void elf like
yeah, I guess it
2
doesn't
days
mean
ago,
anything to
so
you, does it?
yeah, not particularly.
What
They
the-
left me in an orphanage, so
Well, your ancestral god just had a really, I guess, my standards are low. It wasn't that pleasant, but it was way more pleasant than any other conversation with a god I've had. She was laying it all down for me, said there's some shit we needed to see in there before we go and fight these assholes.
okay. Coda, is your guy screaming anything in your head?
Invisible Coda.
Yeah, still nothing from him
Oh.
on my end.
I mean, Izik's just saying that out loud.
Coda, you don't get any sort of sensation from your little guy.
How's Invisible Riley doing?
I don't, I don't know. He's just he's existing. He's fine.
Okay, well, sneak over to the big black building, I guess, then.
Okay.
Yep, we gotta get in there.
So based on where Samurai is, pretty far
Okay.
over on the east, you all could sneak, or if you all are feeling that they are congregated in one area, you all could make the trek faster. In maybe 10 minutes.
I'm
Is
not.
it what relation is it tonight? Right now?
Tonight?
We're underground.
Yeah. Well, I understand that, but
You were worried about them sleeping earlier. That's why I was
Oh,
asking.
right.
They might
them
still be
waking up.
sleeping.
The grayness of the sun is what the grayness of the beginnings of dawn is what you last saw.
I think one, maybe they're not even awake, and two, they know we're coming, and maybe probably even know we're here already. So I'm not sure how
Yeah.
much sneaking's gonna do for us.
Okay. Yeah, just book it then.
I think it was a good idea to hide from the dragon and the worm, but these guys seem to know our every move.
Yeah, let's just run over there.
Okay. In 9.5 minutes, you
Let's
make
go.
it to the sanctum with no hiccups along the way. Seeing this black building, it seems to be shimmering. There's a almost porthole-like stencil in the front of it, and a shimmering Fanta black. I'll use that again. Light with another almost stencil-like shape of a butterfly with one part of its right wing cracked.
So she was saying this was her sanctum. This is like a temple to Udenza. Maybe
Did it
you go
need my
ahead.
blood again?
Yeah, maybe you go ahead, Izek. Just I feel like if anything's gonna react, it'll react to you and well.
Okay, is there like a doorway, Sam?
That is the front. Is this
Just
sort
a
of like
symbol?
arched opening, but you would assume is an opening. It's in the shape of a doorway
Mm.
of black shimmering light.
Okay. Isaac will put his hand out and put it on the door.
And as you touch it, you feel a depth of pain coming from not of physical pain.
Yeah.
You feel and sense a depth of emotional pain wash over you, and you gain purchase and a connection with that pain, and the front doorway fizzles and simmers into an opening. Inside, you can see a pretty spacious sanctum with walls of irregularly shaped black marble tiles, and they are irregularly shaped in, in a microscope, not a microscope, in a like themselves, but the entire sanctum is symmetrical in design. The reflected shapes of like the wall tiles that are irregularly shaped are the same on each side as they're reflected across this axis in the middle of the sanctum. There are two white tables that are kind of in the middle section, and a big black octagonal basin at the back of the room, and a mosaic on the black wall. The two bone white, perfectly round marble tables, they sit equidistant from each other in the middle part of the room. There's arched black marble block benches that encircle them, with little gaps for people to put their legs in and out. And some stone instruments lay on the table, compasses and protractors and rulers. Dick, you would recognize these. And a few of them on the floor. There are thin, translucent sheets that sit on the left table, and you can see they're gridded and legended. That black basin, it sits on a dais in the back of the room, and you can see the octagonal shape creates a sense of groundedness. The mosaic on the back wall depicts a serene head-to-toe image, again symmetrical. A pale white elven face looks forward and slightly up, gazing into the heavens with full black, uncharacteristically large eyes. Almost snow-like in texture, the stones that make up the skin of the face are glowing and ethereal, where a stiff collar covers the neck and a black regal dress totally covers all of the rest of her skin. And small specks of white stone are placed, again irregularly, but reflected across the axis to almost make up a dress of what looks to be stars, the night sky even. And flowing yet weighty, in imagery, the stones that make up the dress almost seem to absorb light with how black they are. And behind that figure in the mosaic is a layered behind is a butterfly, pale blue, and finally the only non-symmetry in the sanctum, the cracked wing of butterfly. And that's where I'll end the session.
Oh,
Damn.
Banger!
Oh shit!
I know bangers.
That was a banger.
That was a banger.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
fucking kill these guys so bad, bro.
Gotta draw it out.
Whew.
We fighting a dragon.
Did
Hey,
you already end the
what
recording, Jordan?
I have not.
How sick would it be
Bye,
when we get out of here?
recording.
Bye bye.
By recording.
Bye.